They assemble at night, each one having prepared as diligently as possible for the time given to them before the witching hour, the hour of reckoning, the time when they begin outdoor cartoon television. Stray Casts is on the air.
Good evening, glory, hallelujah to you. You know what tonight is? It's Wednesday night. It's another edition of Stray Casts. This is the glorified version of a Bass and Talk show. Give it up for yourself, Bass Galaxy. I'm your host, Pat Renwick. That's Ryan Popcorn Whitaker. And tonight is the return of Seth Feider. Give it up for Seth Feider. Yes! Come on! Tonight, the return of Seth Feider. El Dirte, the Dirty Llama, that AOY guy. You know him. Coming back to the Stray Cast show, Ryan Whitaker.
It's Wednesday night again.
Good evening, glory. Hallelujah to you.
Yeah.
That's what I'm saying, bud. Hey, Ryan, first off, before we go anywhere and I forget and I get sidetracked, congratulations to you. Ryan, I sincerely mean this. You are one of the best bass fishermen I know, and I've hung out with some pretty damn good bass fishermen. And I mean that from my heart. You are one of the most amazing bass fishermen I ever have shared a boat with or witnessed or knew.
I appreciate it.
And dude, let me tell you why I'm saying things like this. He has won AOY this year on the CalSag Big Lake, AOY on the River Division, and he just won the Battle for the Belt Classic 2-day event on Lake Michigan for CalSag with 6 fish that totaled what, Ryan? Like 28 pounds something.
Yeah, 28.
29. I mean, high up there.
Something like that.
For 6 fish. Okay, so an amazing job, Brian Whitaker, and you're a guide. And you're a skateboarder. And you're a drummer.
It's true.
Yeah. You do all kinds of shit.
I do. Yeah. I do kid stuff.
And damn right, he's proper, Bass Galaxy. Give it up again for the one and only Ryan Whitaker.
Thank you, Pat. I appreciate that. I appreciate it. Seriously.
Dude, for real, pretty freaking cool. But I ain't seen nothing like this in the area in a while. So, I mean, step it up now. Let's go fish this. They just announced the schedule for the Opens.
Oh, yeah.
Let's figure something out.
Well,
you know what I mean?
We got the national championship in a couple weeks. So
yes, you do.
That's the focus.
So don't talk about Grand Lake.
Yeah.
We can't do that. When Fighter comes on, I know he's got a bunch of Grand Lake stuff. We can't talk about
it's
that.
Gonna be like this point over here.
No.
No.
No Grand Lake talk. But speaking of Seth Feider, our featured guest tonight, have you ever wanted to ask Seth Feider anything? Well, you can tonight. Hit your questions to J.R. Ewing, Rock and Shoal Fantasy in the chat. And we're doing our usual thing like we do with Feider when he comes on the show. Rapid fire at the end, and we'll ask him anything. I'm going to ask him any question that they give to me. Just keep that in mind. So the production's feeding me questions, Rock and Shoal Fantasy.
Every question or just any question?
Not every question, but Feider keeps going sometimes. Andy gets mad at him. He wants to go home, and then Feider's just still answering questions. I think Feider gets to read them, too, or something. I don't know. Andy knows how to do this. Andy's got the whole deal. Speaking of Andy, the best damn producer in the business, the one and only.
He's over there.
He's a St. Clair champion. He's a Bassin champ himself. Andrew Ellenberger, he's a Ginger Neutral.
What up, Pat? What up, Brian?
Nothing, man.
What's happening, sir?
Just doing bass fishing stuff. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Bass and talk show stuff, Andy.
I love it.
Hey, did you see during the Podsy Awards
What?
thing? A Podsy Award?
That's a real thing.
Yeah. It's a Podsy. Andy, you won the best damn producer in bass fishing talk shows. And the judges were our moms. So congratulations, you won best damn producer, and then our moms voted us best bass talk show in America at the Podsy.
We got tater tots and everything.
We had tater tots. I got them in my pocket right now.
7th greatest bass fishing podcast
Ever.
Out of 7.
Next to digging earthworms. That's us. That's us right there. Andy, congratulations on your...
I appreciate it. Thanks to the people, man. Thanks for who voted.
Hey, speaking of the people, proper bassin' man Seth Trice. Shout out to his proper bassin' baby Lane, 1 year old.
Nice.
I feel like Bozo Circus right now. What is that? Mr. and Mrs. Horowitz celebrating their 53rd wedding anniversary. Congratulations.
Congratulations.
The Bremen County Little League team is here tonight. Congratulations. Welcome aboard.
Oh, you did that at the tournament. I thought you were serious.
I don't even know what I'm saying anymore.
I was like, they're here?
Oh, goodness gracious. Hey, not 1, not 2, not 3, but 4 like and shares tonight.
Wow.
I'm totally serial right now.
Wow.
All right. So the first one is an Omnia 50. Let me read what Ricky wrote me. Ricky said a $50 gift card to anyone who purchases Pro from the show to the end of the month.
Nice.
We're just giving, no, never mind. We're giving you you don't got to purchase nothing. We're giving you a $50 gift card from Omnia tonight. Like and share the live Facebook feed. Put-yow. That's how you do it.
But purchase Pro.
Yeah, purchase Pro.
Yeah.
You don't have to, but do it.
But do it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Because
it'd be a lot cooler if you did.
Yeah,
man,
right?
right?
Yeah, all right.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Ryan, you're always peeking on that thing.
Yeah.
I see it all the time.
It's awesome.
Yeah, you're always like, hey, you know what the temperature is on Lake Fork? And I'm like, I don't even care.
The clarity's getting bad.
Water clarity's pretty good over on the California Delta right now. Digging it.
You got to know. I mean, these are things you got to know.
No, but for real,
when you never fish there, you have to know.
And for real, I love it when you do that. I mean, I'm a bassin' geek myself, so I want to know what that stuff is because, like, I wish I was on the Delta. So it's a nice place to dream too, as well.
Yeah, Thermocline.
The Omnia Premium Pro. Yeah. They're giving away a $50 gift card tonight. Omnia is. Like and share the live Facebook feed. Guess what? Tin Cup Whiskey. Box of fun right to your door. Compliments of Luke Foley and Tin Cup Whiskey. Like and share the live Facebook feed. It's super easy. Now, here's the one that I think that everybody needs to get a grip on here. Now, we talked about Ryan's accomplishments, his increasing accomplishments, his domination. Could it be the fact that he received in the mail a Pedro Feider official magical lucky pocket rock?
In all seriousness, things started going really well when I got one.
Dude, and
the Rick Clun coin.
Bud, things
I got them right about the same time.
I'm telling you, that's a turn in the Bass Galaxy.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
These rocks, great things happen to those that behold these rocks and carry these.
Yeah.
I have 2 here from Pedro. One's a house rock in a boat rock, and then the other one is a purple one to commemorate Aaron that I got from Pedro. Yeah. So anyway, Pedro's giving away to 2 people tonight a lucky pocket rock. Like and share the live Facebook feed. There it is. 4 chances tonight. And of course, get your questions in for a rapid fire Ask Seth Feider anything. Let's pay some bills around here, Mr. Ninja. What do you think? Slices, dices, and even catch mice.
Again, I'm liking and sharing.
Are you liking and sharing right now? You want to win
Okay,
stuff?
go ahead.
You want more pocket rock? I do. You know what I take for granted sometimes?
What's that?
My power poles.
Oh,
Like,
yeah.
I really do.
Yeah.
Like, I forget how convenient they really are.
You know, yesterday I had a guy, when everybody pulls up and says, hey, what are them things on the back of your boat? Yesterday I had a first ever. The guy in traffic in Chicago. Guy says, hey, how far do your power poles go down? He knew what they were.
Really?
Yeah.
Instead of what are those things on the back of the boat?
how far do they go down? I said 8 foot. He said they got 10s. I said they got 10s.
There you go. Hook him up with Kurt Hill. Sell a pair right on Straight Cash Show.
First time ever.
just
Somebody
like-
knew what they were.
But I know, I mean, seriously, I take it for granted all the time. I mean, it's just that, boom, tap down. You don't even realize that you're doing it anymore.
It's amazing.
Power pulls. I power pull down for pleasure. I don't know about you. Hey, Ryan, you have been extremely impulsive lately.
Totally.
Ever since you got those pocket rocks and the lucky Rick Clun coin, you've just been taking chances and being impulsive, including with your batteries.
Absolutely. Dude, yeah, running like 4.5 miles an hour in a trolling motor is really cool.
Yeah, for
I will
2
say
days
that.
in a row on that big lake they call Gitchagumi.
Yes, sir.
I mean,
Yep.
putting them to the test.
And tournament rewards.
Yeah.
Unfortunately, there weren't enough people in the tournament the other day, but tournaments up to 60 boats, at least 60 boats. Go on impulselithium.com, register tournament rewards. You win a tournament with 60 boats or more, you get $500.
Nice. There it is. $500.
Do
And
it. Free to register.
I want to tell everybody Impulse makes lithium battery shopping easier. You hear that?
Easier.
Easier.
From Boston.
Easier. The car is easy to park. Impulse Lithium. Buy the Pro Packs. They got the 12, the 24 volt and the 36 volt. So that's a cranker, a charger, and a trolling motor.
That's
battery.
what you would call country and western.
Yeah, that's exactly right. It's a little bit of soul too thrown in there. ImpulseLithium.com. Hey, you know what's going on at Sims?
I don't. Tell me.
They got a brand new Pro Dry rain jacket. Yeah. And if you thought the old Pro Dry was
that one
nice,
was super pro dry.
yeah, this one is extreme Pro Dry. And it's hip and it's fashionable. Check it out right now. Sims Fishing.
You could wear it out.
Yeah, you can. I actually wear my Sims stuff to church. True story.
That's
I
good.
did. I even wore it to the Rock and Roll Hall of Fame where Mark Zona got inducted.
Awesome.
couple
Did you have your
weeks
hood
ago.
up?
I did, yes. Hey, Ryan, you're a jig fisherman.
Uh-huh.
Plain and simple. You own a jig company, Tightrope Fishing.
Yep.
Fall is jig fishing time.
Sure.
I've been on that Berkeley Arky head.
Mm-hmm.
Like I'm that old fashioned Arky head, like the Berkeley finesse jig or the
So
flipping-
versatile.
dude. I mean, crawling it along, and you guys got like a ball head on your
Yes.
HD jig, the
Yes.
3/8 and the half.
Yeah, with the cutter clevis.
the cutter clevis. Yes.
Yeah, I love the Arky too. Big fan of the Arky. Throw
I'm-
it anywhere.
For crawling a jig in the fall, I
Yeah.
don't think you can go wrong with either one of those options.
It's a shovel.
Yeah, exactly. The ball head or the Arky. And of course, Berkeley jigs available at omniafishing.com and tightrope fishing jigs at tightropefishing.com.
That's true.
There it is right there. Hey, I think it's time to bring on a man that's no stranger. Trail. One and only Whiskey Gypsy. Luke Foley, where are you?
I'm in the Keys.
Holy cow. What do you do? This guy's traveling everywhere. You're just an international traveler.
Last time I was on, I was in Arizona. Now I'm in the Keys.
Can we pretend you're in Mexico right now?
Johnny
We
Cash,
can
what
if you
about
want to.
you?
Yeah. Let's pretend you're somewhere in a shady part of Mexico and you're running for your life, but you're about to save yourself by bartering bottles of Tin Cup Mountain Whiskey, the official brown liquor of Bassin. Can we say that?
You can say it, yeah.
Okay. Let's say you're in Nogales. He's in Nogales, Mexico right now.
I've never been there, but okay.
Hey, Feider's coming on tonight.
Yeah, I know. I'm looking forward to it.
Man, we're stoked. It's been a while. Seth's been coming, on as cameos, like Tonight Show cameos. He'll pop in here or there, but we haven't had a mano with Feider.
No, you hadn't had a whole show been around him in a while, so that's good. It'd be good tonight.
How you feeling, Foley? You all right?
I'm good. I probably shouldn't drive a car, but I'm all right.
Well, then don't do that, and including the audience at home tonight when
Exactly.
Luke Foley gives us the Tin Cup Whiskey word of the week. That's your cue to take a little sippy, and it could be a cafe con leche. It could be an ice cold Coca-Cola, or it could be, as Ryan Whitaker is sipping over there right now, a Tin Cup Mountain Whiskey. And again, please sip responsibly.
Yeah, be careful.
Yeah, Foles, and you're calling everybody off work right? Because you're
I
calling
am
off.
because I'm not working the rest of the week, so I'm getting a massage tomorrow. Then I'm going to Duval Street.
You're getting a
I'm not
QS
really sure what I'm gonna
massage?
do. I went bone fishing today, and I'm not doing anything the rest of the week, so I'm calling everybody off.
Gosh, dang, that's Luke Foley. You are a whiskey gypsy.
You catch some bones?
You're a bad man pajama.
Yeah, we
He's
had
getting
a couple.
massages with bonefish.
We saw
Yeah,
a bunch when we got into an area where there was a bunch of them, like 4 or 5 sharks moved in and started swimming around the flat, and that's never good.
Yeah,
So.
they smashed them. But you know what's fun is those sharks eat anything, and they're just fun to catch on bass tackle.
They are.
There is no. Hey, you going to the Boar's Head?
I'm sure.
Or is it the Wild Boar or the Boar's Head? I can't remember where I used to hang out there.
I can't remember.
The other place was touristy. I used to sit down with the piano guy there and do Doors songs. At the Wild Boar or Boar's Head or something. I can't remember where I used to go.
I don't know. There's a lot of different singers down here. So.
No, it's not a singer. It's a bar.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, I don't know. Look it up.
I used to go to Pete Rose's recipe.
That was in Boca.
Oh no, you did.
Yeah, that was in Boca. That place is gone, but not forgotten. Hey, Luke Foley, what is the Tin Cup Whiskey word of the week?
I don't know. This is kind of hard. Like I got to come up with something every week. Like what if we just do anything that has to do with Seth?
You have a whole week to think about it. We start promoting on Monday or Tuesday, and then you're like, here's the guest. What would be a good word that coincides with this week's guest?
The llama?
I won't say llama, though. How about
I don't know.
and?
When I say
and,
you don't help me out anymore.
How about
we could go with my default when I don't know what to say to the camera. I just say bass fishing
or sarsaparilla. If I say sarsaparilla or bass fishing, take a sip. How's that? And sip responsibly.
Yeah, just use Seth as the name. That'll be great.
Yeah, okay, let's have a good time tonight. There it is. He called it. I owe you $20.
Yeah.
He goes, I'll you Foley's going to use Seth as the word of the week.
Hey, this is not sarsaparilla. That's a Tin Cup whiskey.
There it is. Foley, tonight, there's 4 like and shares. There's 2 Pedro rocks. Okay, there's an Omnia $50 gift card. And what's the other one? Again, the Tin Cup. What the heck?
Yeah, box of fun.
Under the door. That's right, straight from Key West. Foley might be in it when it shows up.
You never know. You never know.
You never know what's going to happen.
If it's a 6-foot tall box.
Like and share the live Facebook feed. And remember, at the end of tonight's broadcast, besides announcing the winners, we are doing rapid fire questions to Seth Feider. Ask him anything, and it just goes on until Andy cuts it off. That's how the show ends tonight. All right? So get in on that. Anybody's eligible. You ready to do it, Foley? You want to start this show?
Yeah, I'm ready to go. I'm anxious to hear what Seth has to say.
All right, let's put the power poles down. Let's take a little break, and when we come back, it's the return of the one and only Seth Feider, right here on Straight Cast.
See you guys. Have a good night.
Fun down there, Luke.
Put them down.
I will.
Put the poles down. Don't go nowhere.
There's a moment when you're faced with a challenge, and just solving the problem isn't good enough, even if that means breaking the rules and shredding apart conventional ways of thinking, all in the name of creating something truly remarkable. With this much control at its command, we didn't stop with just one. We created 2 incredible trolling motors. Introducing the new Power Pole Move brushless trolling motor.
This is the mountain, and this is mountain whiskey. Unspoiled, untamed, forever wild. There's no safety net, no way down. Up here, it's just man, and the mountain, and his tin cup. Tin Cup Whiskey. Mountain whiskey.
Omnia Premium Pro gives you the confidence to eliminate dead water on thousands of lakes across the U.S. Exclusively on the Omnia app, use 10 unique data layers containing critical real-time mapping information to see water temperature, water clarity, contours, lake bed hardness, and important weather data all in one place. Matched with Omnia's loyalty credit program on all your tackle and gear needs, this is the only app you need in your arsenal for success on the water.
Nice, dude.
Yeah, buddy.
That's a pretty good one.
Based in Chicago, Illinois, Tightrope Fishing has been designing and producing high-quality tackle for over a decade. Creators of the Baby Fireworks Super Jig, Bite Getter Spinnerbait, and more, Tightrope products are made by actual bass anglers that understand the need for tested and proven baits that catch fish. Tightrope products are available at tightropefishing.com and your favorite online tackle retailers.
Realize your boat's potential with outboard performance accessories that improve the handling, speed, and economy of your boat. Find your perfect accessory from Bob's Machine.
Want to know the difference between power bait and other soft plastics? Ask the fish. Berkeley scientists have thousands of flavors tested on thousands of fish. Natural, man-made, every bait that's ever hit the water. No matter the shape, size, or color, power bait is the only one that is scientifically proven. Fish bite and will not let go.
Welcome back, Bass Galaxy. This is the glorified version of a Bass and Talk Show. Make no mistakes about it. Like and share the live Facebook feed for your chance for a plethora of prizes. Also, get your questions in on the chat for our featured guest. Ladies and gentlemen, we're proud to bring you Bass Galaxy back for the first time in a long time as a featured guest. It's our friend, the one and only Dirty Llama. It's Mr. Seth Giuseppe, Leviticus Numbers Deuteronomy Feider. Welcome to the show. Seth, are you there?
Yeah, I can hear you. I don't know where my video is.
I see your a sketch of your laptop.
Okay, that's all I'm seeing too.
I see. It
says I'm in the show.
Nice looking sketch.
You sound really good right now.
Yeah.
I wish I could see you though.
Let me try clicking some stuff now.
Yeah, click on some things.
Stop
move the mouse
cam.
too.
Start cam.
If anything looks like a camera.
3 dots.
Triple dot cam.
Stop my cam. No.
Where's our producer, Andy? Andy's taking.
Is this on my end? Should I completely X out?
It's probably your end. It's not Andy.
Okay, I'm gonna go back to Gmail and start all over.
Okay.
Give me 2 seconds.
I'm gonna just do a whole other introduction. Ladies and gentlemen, bass fishing phenoms, come through the ages. Once, twice, 3 times? No one knows. But has a bass fisherman ever?
That was a good Seth Feider interview.
Yeah, my favorite part was where
favorite?
he was talking about the 3 dots.
The 3 dots, yeah.
Where that were at the top of his computer. He's like,
Yeah.
"Oh, I got 3 dots here."
I liked when he was talking about cam girls.
That part was cool too.
Yeah.
But the person's name was Cam Girl. It wasn't about
that's
Cam
right.
Girl. That was
Cam.
Cam. Yeah.
It's short for Cameron.
Yes, Cameron.
All right.
And his last name was Girl, and that was Girlle. Cam Girl.
Well, these
And
guys
ladies and
are
gentlemen,
out
here
of
he is,
control. Look at
one and
these-
only Lord of the Llamas. It's Seth Feider. Welcome back to Straight Cap.
Hang on, I'm not.
You did it.
Lights off.
Yeah, it looks like
Yeah, you've got.
you have beams of angels shining upon you.
There it is.
Seth, you did really good.
Yo,
Hey, what's up, bud?
what's happening? Sorry.
No, yeah, it's good to see you. And I've been
God.
watching you on the gram with all your fancy videos you've been doing and stuff. I mean, and you figured this deal out now.
Yeah. It only
Yeah.
took me like 3 minutes, but we're in it. We're back.
Digital age Seth Feider.
That's him.
Yeah.
Modern man, Seth Feider. Modern age. Seth, seriously, welcome back to Straight Cast. We were just saying it's been a long time since we rock and rolled with you, man. And we're happy to have you back. It's just you tonight. I'm not bringing anybody assorted hooligans. We're just gonna have a little discussion and catch up with our pal. You know what I mean?
Hell yeah.
And I told you this before. It's different for me as a bass fishing talk show host to interview someone that's my friend and I talk to often. So what I did tonight is I kind of came up with a different angle, and I basically have 20 questions for you.
Okay.
And then I'm going to let you pick. There's 3 categories. There's bassin', there's bass, and then there's life. Bassin', bass, and life, and questions in each category.
All right.
But before we get to that, what the hell you been doing for 2 months? Wait, what?
Let me cut in. Congratulations, Popcorn, on the big 2-day Derby win.
Hell yes.
Dude's
a beast.
I've seen you.
He's a beast, bro.
Oh, yeah.
Appreciate it, man.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Yeah.
Dude, almost 5-pound average for the South Side of Lake Michigan.
That's stout. Yeah.
Hella stout.
Hell yeah.
Hella stout.
You tight roping them?
Yeah. Tight rope in the tube.
Berkeley
Those
too.
2 things. Yeah.
Hell
Yeah. Fun, man. Like heavy line. Yeah. Heavy line,
Really?
deep water. Yeah.
Cool.
Super fun.
Bait caster?
Yep.
Nice.
Yeah,
Boat flipping?
15. Oh yeah. Well, yeah, there were some mishaps, but yeah, a lot of them.
Hell yeah.
He had a state record on during the Derbs. Yeah.
No.
I
He
mean,
did.
I don't know, dude.
He was crying.
was
He
real-
called
it was
his
real
girl, he
big.
called his fiance.
Yeah.
He was so upset about it.
Wow.
It was a nightmare. But
How close
I mean,
did you get it?
what's that?
How close were you to it?
I went for the net on that one, and it was one of those things where like I hate netting
Yeah.
fish by myself. In the singles tournament, it sucks.
Well, that was your
but
mistake.
it was big, and that was on the spinning rod, and like I saw him come up, and I was like, oh shit, giant, like crazy big. So it dug, ripped some drag, and then I pick up the net, and then he comes straight to the surface. So I had to drop the net and reel up.
Yeah.
And he just flew out
Like
4
when
feet,
St.
4
Lawrence
feet from the
fish.
boat, straight up in the air, and through the
Just threw
jig
your
net.
shit right in your face.
Yeah, I mean,
Yeah.
it was making all those sloppy blob sounds in the air. Like the big ones.
Yeah.
He had a 15-pound bag with 3 fish, and he was still crying when he came to the scale.
I just
so
wanted
you
that
know
fish,
it was a
dude.
big and fine.
I mean, I know I had it. Yeah, I had a good day, but I wanted that fish.
Like how big we talking? 6, 7, 8, 9,
I think it was
10, 11, 12?
I think it
6,
was.
7, not 10 pound.
I think it was 7+. I don't know.
No shit.
I mean, I just caught
They're
a
there.
541.
They're there. They are there.
Yeah.
And then this one geeked me out real bad.
Yeah, okay. Yeah,
So-
I got you.
Yeah.
Well, that sucks.
Yeah, but
Well, at least you still won. Yeah.
yeah.
One with style.
That's good.
Hey, Fighter,
Yeah.
he's been winning Derbs. What have you been doing the last 2 months? What have you been into?
Just hanging out with the kids. Laying low around the house. A little bit of fishing. Not much duck hunting. It's pretty much still summer up here.
It's hot, right? I'm warm.
Yeah, no, today was a little cooler, but it's been like 80 degrees every day. It's
still eating a frog in Minnesota.
They kind of got off of that, but
oh wow.
Yeah.
You had some October frog action going?
Say what?
You had some October frogging going on up there?
No, September was good frogging. And then I don't know, they kind of got off of it.
Yeah.
It happens.
We had a good time 3 weeks ago over at the Zona Fest.
Hell yeah.
Dude, how awesome is the Bassin Hall of Fame? I know you when you went through it, you were like a little kid.
Yeah, yeah. No, it's a cool spot. That aquarium's badass too. That was a fun night, yeah.
Anything with sharks is great.
Yeah, I like that big grouper in that one tank.
You want to get that on the flip stick. I know you do.
I know, yeah, he'd break me off for sure, but
his drag would slip, Ryan.
I don't know.
No
doubt. We'll get into that later. I don't know anything about this Hall of Fame. Like, what's the just tons of memorabilia stuff? Or
Ryan,
yeah, they got like little showcases for each guy with like there's a lot of cool old stuff like some rods and reels and tackle and like old club and derby jackets and jerseys and each guy kind of had like a little window glass case with his
Walt Disney's frozen head.
Any cool Bassmaster belt buckles? Sucker for those things.
They got cool jumpsuits.
Yeah, there's jumpsuits for sure.
OG boats. That boat you used to see in the Bassmaster magazine in the ads, the old one, that's there.
They have one of the boats.
The boat, dude. It's anybody that hasn't seen the Bass Fishing Hall of Fame, go take a
If you like bass and derbies, you gotta check it out.
Yeah, you gotta check it out.
That might be on the. I might go there.
Dude, do it.
You should, dude. If you drive through Springfield, you have to stop.
Hop through.
Yeah.
Tell them Feider sent you. Get him free.
Yeah. That's the other thing. I got a free tour of the aquarium. It's like $40. So
yeah. Well, no, seriously,
snuck through on the down low.
This just in. Anybody that goes to the Bass Pro Shop in Springfield, Missouri, tell them that you know Corey Johnston, who is sponsored by Bass Pro Shop, and you get in free.
Yeah.
There it is.
You serious, Clark?
I heard it. That's a true story I just made up right now.
Okay.
It's worth trying.
Yeah, try it anyway. Just say you know Corey.
If it doesn't work, you're still gonna have to pay to get in, so you don't lose anything.
You got nothing to lose.
They're not gonna kick you out.
Yeah, it's the percentage game at the bar with the hot chicks. You know what I mean?
Out there as much as you can.
That's all it is, man. Just keep playing it. You got any new tackle or anything cool, Seth? You been playing with anything?
Yeah, I'm getting some weird stuff. Man, those little Japanese Instagram clips been getting me, man. A lot of them are bad too. I'm gonna just buyer beware, dude. Like, I saw this like the coolest buzzbait I've ever seen in my life, and I bought it. Thing's a piece of junk. I think I don't know. I'd say I'm doing 20 to 30% of them are good at best. But you watch a video of it in like clear water, and they like catch a bass that you think's like super smart and stuff. And then you get the bait. Like they get me every time, man. I buy the baits and I get them. They're garbage. Some of them are really cool.
And you are shopping on Temu? That's what this is?
No, I got a guy.
No,
I got a guy. He gets me Japanese baits. But yeah, I would do them buzz baits. I bought like 8 of them at like, I don't know what they were, like $25 a pop, maybe more.
No.
Yeah, I got them. They're just straight garbage.
And you're a buzzbait freak. I mean,
I know, but I've been looking for a good one. Like I've tried so many buzz baits, and like
you're never satisfied with your buzzers.
Oh no,
never satisfied, Ryan.
If anybody knows of a good one, let me know, because
I know Pat's got a good one he likes.
He didn't even like that one.
No, that one's decent. That one's decent.
It's got a good sound and everything. I don't like that. I don't like the light wire on it.
I never bothered one in my life.
I know.
Caught hundreds of fish on one until I lost it.
No, that's a decent one for sure.
Yeah.
I like the accent one.
It holds a toad.
Yeah, me too. But then you have to like people ask you what buzzbait you like, and then you have to tell them.
You can lie.
I just lie. I'm like, I don't know. It's a generic one. I don't want to.
Well, who's that? You like the guy that's the signature model one. Your friend has a signature.
Oh yeah. I don't really want to talk about it. That's why I'm trying to find a new buzzbait, man.
Is there a buzzbait with a gimmicky thing on it that you like with
You
a
mean the clicker?
or a headbanger? Or
I mean, I try a lot of them. They're all like super tweaky, dude.
Yep.
Like you're bending that thing all the time. It's either too loose or too tight, and it's just like I haven't found a class I really like. I do want a clacking buzzbait.
For real, Drew Cook is your guy. He has a real cool buzzbait. He got the mold.
Yeah, see, I just don't think he's a big sharing guy. Because remember we were talking about them frog hooks and stuff.
Yeah, he ain't gonna.
Dude, I've been hammering them on them frog hooks. Oh yeah, I'll send them to you when I get home. I'll send them to you when I get home.
Really?
Yeah, I'll send them. I got no frog hooks, dude. None.
He's got the secret nano.
Yeah, he ain't sharing.
Unreal.
My name. If I change my first name to Drew, he'll share with me.
Drew Feider.
Is there a headbanger buzzbait like a head clacker buzzbait where the hook isn't super damn close to the blade?
The book like that Booger Man style.
Yeah, that's always my problem. Though, like it's so close to the blade.
On them little ones, they'll eat that whole thing too, and that blade will
they get the whole blade.
I know.
Yeah.
Anyway, Fighter, why don't you just design a damn buzzbait? What's wrong with you?
That's probably what's gonna have to happen for sure.
Yeah, I mean these winters in the garage.
Yeah,
can be spent doing.
Let's get some buzzbait suggestions in the comments here, please.
Yeah, send them to me. I'll buy a couple and try.
Let's get them going in the comments. Tell us your favorite.
He spends $25 a bait. He told us right now, so you know where you can start.
Yeah,
he's a sucker for a good time and a buzzer. You know what I mean?
I love buzzbaits,
dude. Me too. I've been smashing them on that buzzbait with the gilly on the back. That Berkeley gilly, they eat it.
Oh yeah,
flat,
that's nice.
Eat that thing and it skips like a SOB. That's
like
what's the name of that buzzbait I throw?
Cavatron.
Cavatron. Yeah. It's got Roland's picture on it.
An old Roland picture on it.
Yeah. He looks really good. He's like 36.
Yeah.
Fighter 24 was a tough year, bud.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean,
first half was tough. I'm back.
I mean, not just for you, but I'm saying the sport of bass fishing.
Oh yeah, though that's been happening for a couple of years now.
Well, 24 was tougher.
We're sliding down the hill, boys.
Well, I mean, let's kind of try and keep it on the upslope here.
But I'm having fun.
But here's the deal. Like, I'm gonna sum it up right now. 24 cheaters, whiners, and the oddity that a forward-facing unit did not bring unity, but brought people turning their backs on each other. Weird, right?
Yeah.
I mean, like, have you ever seen a year like this that we have seen in bass fishing, 2024?
No, I felt like I was fishing on the BPT tour this year.
The Kardashian.
That's about what it felt like.
The Kardashian Jersey.
Yeah.
But I mean, hey, it
was every tournament. Something shenanigans were being pulled, and I haven't seen that in my whole career. And this year, just every tournament, it was something. It's like,
and it's always like, is it gray? Is it not gray? Is it like?
Well, there's a clear proper and non-proper line, and all of it was non-proper, whether it was gray or not.
Yeah, and you're right. It really seemed as every event there was some sort of controversy.
Oh yeah, some kind of bullshit going on.
And I've never seen anything like it.
Yeah,
in all my years of being a bass fishing fan. And I do everything I can to maintain positivity about it. And you know what helps me maintain positivity?
I know it helps me, but I don't know. You just got to stop giving a fuck because you're just not gonna.
Yes, you give 0 Fs and catch fish because, like you said, the greatest thing you have ever said to me in the Bass Galaxy, catching fish fixes everything.
It kind of does.
It does.
It really does.
That and the champagne of beers, apparently.
Hell yeah.
We were talking, speaking of beers earlier, we were talking about Bush. How come Lee Livesey never says, he says bad day to be a Bush Light, but
he needs to do the Harry Carey.
Yeah, he doesn't do, what does it say, Ryan?
He says the only beer that says his name when you open it.
Yeah, it's the only beer that push. You know,
that's a good one. I never heard it. That must be a Chicago thing.
It was like 1980s.
It's definitely not a Texas
Harry Carey. Yeah.
Yeah. Well, if
Yeah,
he's
but
watching now, he's got a new line.
What's that?
If he's watching, he's got a new line now.
Yeah, there we go. We need that at the weigh-ins.
Yeah.
We'll send him a Harry Carey footage of Harry Carey
I'll find
doing
it.
a doing a deal. It's just a weird year, Seth. But again, the fact that positivity is maintained by our love for the fish. That's it.
Yeah.
I mean, if it wasn't for this love affair that we have with this fish, we would be swinging, we'd be punching people, it'd be crazy. It'd be all out brawling in the Bassin streets. You know what I mean?
Yeah. Oh,
I don't know. One of the first times, one of the first couple times you were on the show, Seth, you said something that I'll never forget. And I try to remind myself of it all the time. Maybe you'll remember it, but you were like, we were talking rules and bass fishing, and you were like, the only rules you need is, takeoffs at 7, be back at 3, don't be a douchebag.
I think I said don't be a piece of shit, but
Sure.
and the size limit. You need to know how big they can be to keep. But those are your 3 rules.
14 inches, put the life jacket on, be back at 3, don't be a piece of shit.
Okay, so Seth Feider's rules for Bassin are leave at 7, be in at 3, and don't be a piece of shit, and bring in a 14-incher.
That should be the only rules necessary, but
that's all you need.
You need more.
Yeah.
People like to be.
It's it's
if
weird.
You read the rule books. If you read the rule book 3 times, you're a piece of shit. Plain and simple, because you're just trying to find a fucking loophole. That's all you're doing.
Yeah.
That's all you're doing.
Sometimes I don't retain the information, so I need to make sure that I know.
Maybe, but I just never even looked at one.
It's
pretty
simple.
simple.
Kind of just know. I mean,
it's
if
pretty
it don't
simple.
feel right, it probably ain't right.
Right.
Fair enough.
Right.
You know
and
what
if
I
you're
mean?
and if you're unsure, make a call.
Yeah.
Like
Call Lisa.
Yeah.
See what she thinks.
Yeah.
Take it there. Hey, anyway, crazy year in bass fishing. Everybody start getting your questions on the chat for Seth Feider Rapid Fire. That's at the end of the show. And also like and share. Hey, Seth, your pop's giving away 2 rocks tonight.
Is he? Nice.
Yeah, 2 people. Yes. He wouldn't come back on. He will not make we have not had him on in like 2 years. He will not. He's refusing. His agent won't let him come on, is what it is.
Yeah.
And honestly, we don't have the budget for him anymore with the way things are in the economy.
Yeah. He's not cheap.
Yeah, but I mean, I can't have 2 fighters on the same show at the same time. We just can't afford that shit. We just can't.
Yeah.
We can't. But let's talk about the task at hand here, Seth, and things that are very important to us. That's life. That's this fish we fish for, and the sport that we love. Okay, so we have three little subtopics here. We have bassin, we have bass, and we have life. Pick a topic right now, and I'm going to give you a question.
Let's go with bassin.
Okay, bassin. Okay. Here's in bassin. Are the glory days of bassin behind us? Have we peaked?
In my opinion, yes. But I mean, if you ask a 20-year-old, probably not. I might just be getting old. I don't know.
Well, why do you think?
But yeah,
why?
I don't know. I don't know. I don't know. Maybe I'm just turning into a crabby old man. I don't know. I just feel like the respect for the game isn't there anymore. And maybe it never was. Maybe I was blind to that. I don't know. And then just I don't know. It's not the same game.
I mean,
well, what was the peak? When was the peak?
Yeah,
probably. I mean, realistically, it was probably like 06, so ish, but realistic. Honestly, there could be an argument to be made for right around like 2020, 2021, 2019, something like that.
Okay.
Pre-scope.
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 Just Bill Weidler on the scope.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Just our impulse boss. But yeah, I mean, okay, well, I'll go with that. And you know,
But I feel like 06 was like kind of like it might even have been a higher peak because like everybody was getting real good money. I mean, people were on talk shows and mainstream and
Brower,
Iconelli and stuff. You know what I mean? That was probably the true peak. I feel like that was kind of the top, and then maybe 2020 was like 2021 right there. Now I feel like we're just
like little on a downslope
off the cliff. You know what I mean?
Those first 10 years of the Elite Series, 06 to 16, I think were just just incredible.
Yeah,
that's a wild. That's a Wild West too, man.
Yeah, it was.
I mean, there's
It
no
was. Yeah,
the coverage was awesome. The shows were awesome. The commentators were awesome. You know, they were going to like every tournament was just a slugfest too, which I don't mind a grinder. I think you should have one or two on the schedule every year just to mix it up a little bit. But they were going to like, you know, Amistad and Falcon when they were booming. It was never like going to the St. John's River for the 19th year in a row, and it gets worse every year we go there. You know what I mean? Like,
you got Paul Elias
like nobody knew anything about Falcon, and everyone's catching like 30-pound bags. You know, it's like,
and they had co-anglers too.
Yeah.
The thing I always ask myself though is that if you know, we talk about these glory days, but if you threw social media into it, would it? I mean, what would the controversy? Because there would have been controversy back then if there was.
Like I said, I might have been a little blind to it. I'm sure people have been pulling shenanigans since the beginning of time, but social media just, you know, amplifies everything.
Yeah, everybody with a face, not even a face, just hands to type.
Yeah.
Has an opinion, you know.
Bass, life, or bassin'?
What, I got to pick every time? Let's just hammer a category out. And
okay, let's hammer it to TF.
Yeah, let's just stay on bass.
I like your style.
Yeah,
I like.
I don't want to bounce around.
Okay, I like it.
Let's just run it down.
It makes it easier for
just
me.
Like, just like Jeopardy, we're gonna go right down the column.
Okay, I like it.
So this is for 400.
Yeah, this one's for 400.
All right.
You nailed the first one. The besides your AOY, what is the most and I'm saying this because it was an amazing victory. What is the most amazing victory you have ever witnessed in bass fishing?
Like an AOY year or like a
anything, any victory, whether it's an AOY, whether it's a classic, whether it's a blue trophy, whether it's a ROY, any victory.
Dude, the one that's popping into my head is the Ricky Klon post split St. John's win.
Yeah,
that one's just popping into my head.
Okay. After the post.
Yeah, like everybody talking shit, like all the dude, whatever, blah blah blah. I'm like,
here comes Klon.
Like he just still just beat the fuck out of everybody.
Yeah,
it doesn't matter. Line him up, dude. He's taking your money on the St. John's River. Like, I don't care.
That's a great answer.
It was so it was so cool, Seth, at the St. John's event this year, his 500th derb in his 50 years. That so many competitors had that trickster tied on, like literally. My god! As I'm walking through the boat, so many competitors
really
had the 3/4 trickster tied on.
I got a couple. I have not thrown it yet, but I'm keeping them new in the package. You know.
I brought all the boys some home too. Yeah.
It's kind of like when you see a guy on the bike path with Lance Armstrong's bike.
Yeah.
Like, you're not Lance Armstrong. Trying to be Rick Klun. Come on.
Yeah.
Dude, everyone had it tied on. It was awesome. In the sun perch color with the smaller blades. They were ready to go. Ready to go.
That's awesome.
I like it. Good answer. That's your $400 for sure. Seth Feider, what's the biggest injustice you have ever seen in the sport of bass fishing in your career?
I'm so bad at this. There's probably a bunch of obvious ones.
You're not bad at this.
Yeah, I always suck at like thinking about stuff. I'll think about it like a week later and be like, that's what.
Yeah, you call me up and you're like,
biggest injustice. Trying to think of like some bad beats. I mean, I don't know. I just gotta go with what's popping in my head. I'm going Jimmy Bitter.
Okay.
Oh,
Jimmy Bitter slipping and dropping his AOY fish, letting Hank Parker get his second classic win and ride off into the sunset.
Yeah.
1989.
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah.
Classic. Okay. I guess you could consider
Because
that.
I mean, we all got that story. Like Whitaker, I mean, he won the tournament, but like, we all lost that big one. We should have won. Like,
yeah,
the fucker had him in the boat.
It was
bumped
it.
him.
Yeah.
Keeper. The photographer's like, let me get a picture, and poop, gone.
I mean,
Like, he caught the winning fish. It wasn't like he tried to boat flip it and it come off,
Right.
or he broke his line, or
it was in.
you know what I
It was
mean?
in there.
Oh
Wow.
God.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's.
And just the fact that it was for a grab and grin too.
Yeah, I know.
Oh God.
And for a guy with a last name of Bitter.
Yeah, that's an injustice. Good answer,
Yeah.
Snyder.
It's probably not the best answer.
I mean,
it's what popped in my head.
There's
That's
no
all I got.
wrong answers here, obviously, and the idea is to tell the first thing that pops in your gut. All right.
Yeah.
All right, Seth Feider, get out a pen and paper. You got one in the
Yep.
in the room down there?
Give me a sec. Hey.
Is this a daily double?
Yeah, this is the daily dub.
Okay.
We're still on Bassin.
All
right, Seth Feider, I would like you, and I want you to keep this in mind. We talked about how Bassin has peaked, or 2006 deal, and then that 10-year span, and then you said maybe 1920. So keep the peak in mind. Keep a re-peak in mind. I would like you, Seth Feider. We did this with Ben Milliken.
Okay.
Write down 3 things that Bassin needs and 3 things that Bassin doesn't need.
Whew. Okay. This
We
is
need
like Kirby's.
Bud, this is anything in the sport. 3 things we need and 3 things we don't need, and take your time. Take your time. Ryan, you write something down too.
Oh, you God,
go ahead. You can.
I gotta do this again.
Yeah. You don't remember what you said last time.
I probably.
But you know what's crazy? When I was at the Zona Rock and Roll Hall of Fame thing in Springfield, Missouri, a lot of people were coming on there like, yeah, Pat, that was we like what Ben said on there, and I think they just liked it because he said that. Well, I won't give an answer in case Seth gives the same one.
Yeah.
Okay. I've only got one thing down right now.
It's okay.
Okay. 3 things we need and 3 things we don't need.
Yeah. 3 things we need in this sport and 3 things we don't need. And trust your gut. Trust your gut on it.
Okay.
Mine were dumb. They're just silly. Boo-doo-doo-doo. I like Mountain Dew giant. For those on the podcast listening tomorrow, Seth has a giant Mountain Dew Rapala.
Yeah.
Yeah, I like it. And assorted flying ducks that actually move on a rotisserie. What are you going to be for Halloween, Seth? Oh, sorry. I'm not asking you questions. You're doing another. You're doing homework. Sorry.
I don't know what we're doing. It's been a long time. Like one year I went as Kristoff from Frozen. All the kids were Frozen characters. I don't know if I'll be in it. I'll just probably be Grumpy Dad.
Walleye fishman dad.
Yeah, Walleye Dan.
Walleye dad. You could have go get a pike and just walk around and hold it by the eyes and go door to door as a pike guy.
You could be like a bluegill ice fisherman. I know how you like that.
My list isn't very good.
Okay. Do you have all 6?
No, not yet. I got 4.
4. Okay. You're on don't need. Have Dayton. Dayton's smart. What'd you guys have for dinner tonight?
I didn't have dinner.
Really?
Yeah.
Oh, you're liquefying, I see.
I guess. We had a big lunch. We did hibachi and sushi lunch date.
Ooh.
Nice.
Yeah. Dude, what is it? Am I the only one that eats yum yum sauce and then just has explosive diarrhea, or is that everyone? Is that a common thing, or is that just me?
I've been there too. Man.
I do not agree with
Can they just
yum
take the one ingredient in yum yum sauce that makes you shit yourself and take that out and have it still taste good, or is that not possible?
And all
is that the one thing that makes it taste good? I don't know.
Just a speck in it to get you.
It's the first part of the yum.
Yeah. It's like the
yum
fentanyl of the yum sauce.
Okay, things we don't need.
Yum yum sauce. we need
better yum yum sauce.
Better yum yum sauce.
A non
in bass fishing.
Yeah. A non-laxative yum yum.
In non-dairy yum yum sauce.
Yes.
Yeah. Oh dang.
Where you at?
I saw on the wall.
There he is. There's Chinchy.
Yeah. This isn't. That means it doesn't help in gym. Sorry. Things we don't need.
Yeah, what don't we need in bass fishing? I mean, you're an opinionated gentleman.
Yeah, I'm just drawing a blank.
Ink? This is the Seth Feider. Things you need in bassing and things we don't need in bassing.
Okay, my doesn't need list isn't very good, but I think my needs list is really good.
Okay, you want to start with your doesn't, or you want to start with your needs?
I guess we'll start with doesn't because it's not very good.
Okay, 3 things that bass fishing does not need, Seth.
Okay, number 1 is exact locations on live. I think they used to do a really good job about lying to people about where we were fishing, like in those glory days, like those 06 days and stuff. And lately they've been like, I mean, they might as well give somebody the coordinates, you know. That's how you get that Bobby G, Chris Johnson type stuff, because people watch that and then go where you caught them, which is like the lamest shit I've ever heard, but whatever. Pre-practice, I think you should not have that. And then getting info to any extent, I think you should not have that. Like the way I look at it, like you're supposed to be the baddest hunter motherfuckers that ever picked up a rod and reel. Like you should be able to go there, practice 2.5 days and figure it out.
Yeah.
Like no help, no pre-practice, no sinking brush piles, no whatever, yada, yada. You show up, you put your boat in Monday morning, you fish Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, half a day, and you should be on some fish because you are the baddest 100 dudes that ever picked up a rod and reel. You're on the Elite Series, right? Why do you need all this help? Let's just
you're not wrong.
Let's just be men about it. And then
you get to a fly-in event.
Yeah, exactly. No, yeah. I wish they would just tell us like 2 days before the tournament started where we're going. I'll just drive there. You know what I mean?
Yep.
Okay, what we do need. Not
Wait,
that I'm a tough.
One more time, Seth. So we don't no info, no pre-practice,
and then no locations on live, which ends up essentially is getting info. Really, it's legal info because it's public. But I mean, can you imagine watching somebody catch them somewhere on Bass Live and then fishing there the next year we go there? Like, that's wild, dude.
Yeah.
Anyways,
Seth Feider.
Yeah. All right. What we do need, and I'm not a tough guy. Like 98% of the Elite Series can kick my ass. I think we need fist fights.
Yes, thank you.
Like if we're gonna fight over a spot, let's fight over a spot. Let's fight in the weigh-in line. Let's fight on the water. Let's fight when we're putting a boat in the water. And like I said, 98% of the Elite Series kick my ass, but I don't do anything to get in a fight anyway, so I'm not worried about it.
But yes, we do need fights. You're right. Thank you. Thank you.
More money, which whatever. You're always gonna want that, even if we're winning $1 million a tournament. You'd be like, why can't we win 2 million?
Right.
And then the one I think's the most important here is I wrote down 86 a mofo.
86 a mofo.
Yeah.
Take him out. Take him out.
Like we'll use JT Tompkins as an example. Like,
okay,
you're done.
Yeah,
you're done. You're not DQ'd for the tournament and still get to fish the Bassmaster Classic. You're done, dude. Go fish FLW. You're out of here. See ya. If you break one of the not the bullshit rules like a kill switch violation or a no wake thing or something like that, but if you break like one of the 10 commandment rules, like done. 86.
Yeah,
and I tell you, all you got to do is do that to one dude, and all that shit stops.
You're right, dude. Wow.
Like, You're done. Go fish FLW. Have fun. Sign up for the MPFL. Enjoy your career. Like, you're out of here. Done. 86.
Yeah.
Not, oh, you're DQ'd from one event and still get to fish the Bassmaster Classic, even though you've been doing that shit all year. Like, see ya.
Because, like, I mean, it goes back to kind of what you said. You are supposed to be one of the 100 baddest mofos on the planet.
Yeah.
With a rod and reel in your hand.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So why do we need to spend 2 months idling around, sinking brush piles, and getting 1,000 waypoints? Why do we need to do that?
No.
Let's just show up and fish.
I like that.
Yeah.
I mean, it's kind of the definition of bass fishing: finding and catching.
And
bass.
you ask Clun to this day,
Exactly.
he'll tell you those fly-in events told you.
Oh yeah, I would love that, dude. I would love if I got they schedule Elite Series event. It's this week in February, this week in March, this week in April. That's all you need to tell me. You send me a text Sunday morning, boop, Gunnersville Lake. Cool. I'm heading there right now. Let's go.
And what's the reason that they can't do that? Or that
you got to them ahead of time.
Yeah, there's a lot.
There's
a lot to it with that, with the venues and all that. I get why they do it. And
right, of course.
Yeah, there's a lot of production going on. They can't do that kind of stuff, but that's how
they could certainly do it once a year.
It would sure be an interesting event.
Couldn't they do it once a year?
Yeah, you could even say the state it's in, you know?
Yeah.
Like we're going to Texas first week of May.
Yeah. Be here on this day. You're going to start in the morning.
Yeah.
Let's go. Yeah. That would be cool.
That's what I think.
They could
absolutely
should be, you know, once a year.
Good list, Seth.
Yeah.
It is okay.
No, your don'ts
could have
were
been
not
better,
bad either. The don't needs were good too. You thought they were bad. Yeah, that's pretty good.
Was that all of them?
Yeah. That's my list. The more money ones kind of whatever, but
we'll keep going on.
Keep going.
Yeah.
Okay. I had extended practice. I don't like that either. But
yeah, and the fights. I really like how we're on.
Like they do it in NASCAR, they do it in hockey. I mean,
wrestling,
whatever. Yeah.
Josh Sokol brought up a good point though. He said drowning someone in the weigh-in line while losing a fight. You know, that could happen. You have to keep the fights away from the bin, the tanks.
Well, someone's gonna break it up. It's not like people are gonna get killed. You know how those.
Bowman was a sheriff.
Can't end up.
Yeah, he'll come in there and break.
Get a couple licks in and split them up. You know.
Yeah, I mean gloves, whatever. Have a cage.
Yeah, right, or that too. Yeah.
Hey, speaking of bassing.
Yeah.
And rookies, and we got a amazing class of rookies coming in again. 25, a couple of our buds coming through.
Yeah.
Have you ever felt intimidated by these rookies? 24 class or this incoming 25 class? No, never felt intimidated.
No.
That maybe they know technology better than you do?
Oh, they definitely do, but I'm not. It's hard to be intimidated by somebody like that. Like the only guys that got that going are like your Hackney and your Christie type guys.
Right. True.
Mm-hmm.
Other than that, I don't really.
I mean, maybe I was referring to more of the understanding of the technology. You know, I mean, it's like.
Well, I'm not saying they're not going to beat my ass this year, but intimidated is the wrong word.
Okay. What would the word be?
I don't know. I'm not worried now.
I like it. I like the confidence.
Motivated.
Yeah. Oh, it's hard to be intimidated by it. You know what I mean? Like
in regards to Bassin, is it accurate to say that the 2025 Seth Feider is going to give 0 Fs?
Yeah, for sure.
You're going Bassin. Like everybody said, I'm just going fishing. But you really are.
Oh, yeah. No doubt.
And you're going to be mean about it.
Yeah. Well, I'm not that mean.
Well, you know what I mean, as far as Seth goes.
Yeah.
Seth, what's the biggest cliche in bass fishing?
The biggest cliche?
You got to have big rims on your truck.
In tournament bass fishing, what's the biggest cliche?
Big rims equal small penis.
You're the only one I've ever heard say that.
Oh.
I don't know. That stuff's kind of going away. That ain't really as popular as it was.
Big rim.
But just things people, things
like game changer, I guess.
Game changer.
Game changer.
Usually if they
I
say it, it's
don't
not.
feel like I hear that one that much. I feel
now people make fun.
Yeah, have you ever been on social media during ICAST?
Game changer.
It's let's go now.
Well, Feider invented LFG.
LFG, right?
And then
But the
yeah.
let's go.
Well, maybe it's me.
But I don't think that's just bass
Maybe
fishing.
it's the biggest
Well, if you
cliche.
started
bass
it, it's
fishing.
not a cliche.
Don't you have a YouTube channel too? There's a guy that looks just like you has a YouTube channel.
Does he?
Yeah, I thought it was you.
Really?
He's got the same hair, beard, flannel, everything. He's out of Michigan.
Extreme Outdoors.
Yeah, he looks just like you.
I was trying to get to fish with him this fall too, but it didn't work out just with all the stuff I got going on around here. But yeah, I wanted to like do a little YouTube with him. Yeah, I think it'd be awesome.
Would you be like, "What's up, twin?"
He's he's Seth Feider XL.
Yeah, he is.
Yeah.
You guys are doppelgangers.
Yeah, Extreme Outdoors, man.
It is, man.
Love that dude. He's my favorite YouTuber.
Me too.
Yeah.
Fish on.
Hell yeah.
Fish on.
Fish on. There it is. All right. Well, that's bad. Hey, Bassin, the biggest check you have ever cashed in Bassin, whether it's from a sponsor or whether it's from an event.
It'd be AOI, 100 grand.
100 grand. That's a nice one.
It is.
That's a good one, Seth.
Yeah.
Heck yeah. Still got any of that?
No. that's just 2 years of entry fees. That's all that is. That's not even expenses or kids and a wife and a house and everything else. Yeah, that's sounds like a lot until you fish bass tournaments and everything.
Yeah, it's a lot if you don't fish bass tournaments. Yeah.
You want to talk about life or the fish that we love?
Let's do the fish that we love.
Okay. I like it. That's an interesting. I want your opinion on this. Do you think bass have a memory? And if so, which species, largemouth or smallmouth, has more of a memory? What do you think?
They definitely got a memory. I don't know if one largemouth or smallmouth has a better one. Maybe smallmouth. I don't know. Depends where you're at.
Give me an example of how you know fish have memories.
Well, just because you don't keep catching them over and over.
Okay.
They have to remember what happened to them, you know. Some fish you do. Some fish just like to bite, but
they like to party.
A lot of fish like
those are cool. Yeah, those are cool.
Yeah.
But I think that you don't think they forget, especially in the north.
Not really.
They remember getting jacked out of 8 foot of milk.
There's some dumb ones that, like I said, there's a few that just don't learn. But I mean, at the same time, a lot of the big fish you catch they're like clean as a whistle in their mouth, you know.
Yeah, it's crazy.
I think the older they get, the better their memory is, maybe.
Oh, for sure.
Or the smarter they get. But you know what I mean? If you go to a place where like a 4-pounder is a good one or a big one and you catch a 5-pounder, like that'll be the cleanest fish you'll ever see. There won't be a scar on that thing.
Yeah.
And you'll go catch a skinny 2 3/4 by the boat ramp that's just been weighed in 10 times. He's just he never learned, you know what I mean? But them great big ones, like
got any more of them
clean as a whistle, you'll never see a hook mark in a great big one.
Yeah, if there's anything I've learned from the live stuff, it's been that you see those giant ones on there and they chase and they are fucking hard to get the
And I don't know. Fish. I think the memory
they've been caught before.
Memory thing's a deal, but Feider's kind of onto it there too. I think that the older they get, the more aware they are of negative cues. So like they
however you want to say it,
yeah.
But a lot of the little fish,
except
like smaller fish, keepers, shorts, and stuff that you'll catch them. They'll have a hook hole in them, 2 hook holes in them, something like that. You catch a great big one, dude. He ain't been caught in a year.
Is there science behind, like, does their eyesight get better when they get bigger? Like, especially
a bigger eye's probably better, but I just think it's more like
environmental
habits, the way they act, and a lot of times big fish don't like being around
little fish.
Like, yeah, they don't want the competition, you know. They might have a buddy. A lot of times they'll have a buddy or be 2 of them.
Street
but
tough.
you're rarely going to catch a big fish out of the middle of a 50 fish school. He's not living that life.
You know the dumbest fish I ever saw, Fighter? You caught it on the Mississippi River.
Oh, yeah.
Fighter's throwing his frog, bro. And all of a sudden, he blow up. Comes back with a pair of bass lips.
Just the top lip on my frog hook.
Yeah, the top.
Not big, just a little.
The whole lip?
The whole like ridge of the lip, like that hard ridge, like before you get to like that real soft skin or whatever.
Tell the rest of the story, Seth.
Yeah. Then we're going. I think we fished down past and like turned around and came back through that area. One eats my frog, set the hook. Little 13-incher dude missing his whole top lip.
Sammy Davis Jr.
That was him. They bit it again.
This was lacrosse.
It's a dumb.
I was actually on pool 5, but yeah.
Okay. Oh yeah, because you had a derb coming, so you were checking out like stuff.
I did the same thing. I just didn't catch the fish, but I ripped the whole ring of it like a 12-incher mouth with a frog. Like the whole
That's
thing.
at 65.
I brought in an onion ring.
Yeah.
But that fish didn't bite again.
All right, oh man. Is there a bass that haunts you, Fighter? Like you just think of sometimes and you cringe, or you get that like chalk on or nails on
a few.
Tell me about one.
I had one this year, like an 8-9 pounder on St. John's River. I lost. There's like I lost like a 9-pounder at California Delta. One at Lake Norfolk, a 15-inch smallmouth bass tried to swing it in on a Ned rig. It came off. That fish cost me the Bassmaster Classic that year.
Oh.
Or qualifying for the Classic, but yeah, and so did that one at Rodman. I'd have made it if I caught that one. Or sorry, St. John's.
St. John.
Yep.
Yeah, in Rodman.
Yeah.
Damn. Haunters. It happens to all.
Yeah, and both those big ones are on spinning poles. 9-pounders on spinning poles. They just don't go together unless you're in like wide open water.
Got a 10 on a little sissy stick this year.
I did.
Yeah. Witness that.
Yeah, but that was like wide open water, like heavy cover and spinning poles and giant fish just don't go together. You can't stop those big fish from running. They just get to a point where they get their momentum going and they'll just go for a 30-yard run and they're gonna find something to get around.
What do you do? Do you got any kind of a coping mechanism? Anything you do when you lose one in a big moment like that? Like
no, we're just gonna keep bitching about it. That's all I've been doing ever since. So
yeah.
I
mean, in the moment though, to get back fishing, like
you can tell yourself it doesn't matter, but that's a lie.
Right.
Yeah.
Yeah. I just walk back and forth really fast, like when a toddler falls down.
Yeah.
It hurts.
Start pacing.
Get up and they start pacing. Yeah, just like why? Just that didn't happen.
You shake it off.
Yeah, that didn't happen.
I just yell at myself.
The worst.
A lot of derogatory stuff towards myself.
Self-hate.
Yeah.
Gone wild.
Yeah, you can't because everyone's like, yeah, you can. Oh, you can make up for that. You can't make if you lose a journey, you can make up for it.
No. Out in Florida.
Lose
a 9-pounder. Like, what am I going to catch? 5 10-pounders, and that one wouldn't have mattered. Like, you're out of your mind. 12 pounds is a bag here, boys.
I lost an 8, but
all
I got
kinds of red.
5 10s in a row after.
Yeah, usually I just chain smoke a pack of darts and tell myself how much I hate myself.
Yeah. I always talk about how much I'm not going to talk about it at the weigh-in, and I talk about it the whole time.
Oh, yeah, I'm telling everybody.
First thing.
Yeah.
Speaking of chain smoking, how amazing was that Marlboro Man Photoshop that Andy the Ginger Ninja made?
That was my favorite one he's ever done. Like, I'm thinking about taking it to Shutterfly and blowing it up and framing it.
Along with Lord Fighter, you have that one in the trophy room too. That's let us get you that for Christmas, okay?
Do you know my dad auditioned for the Marlboro Man?
I do know that. He showed me.
He got glamour shots on his Harley, banging a Marb, sent him into Marlboro in like I don't know, probably the 70s or something.
Dude, he was sexy.
Oh yeah, dude.
Long
hair, sitting on the Harley, dart hanging.
Heck yeah. He was a panty dropper.
Yeah.
No doubt about it.
Yeah. I don't know what the deal is. They must have like an open edition or something.
I don't know why he didn't get it. The guy looked damn good for real.
Yeah,
You know, he did.
They were going more with the cowboy look, but
I think they were.
If he was on a horse, he'd have been my dad would have been the Marlboro man.
Like
you know?
if he
Steel
came
horse
to that edition on a horse.
Yeah.
He totally
He had like a vest on, like long sleeve. Yeah, he's probably had some nice boots on.
A bolo.
Yeah.
Your dad sent Billy Strings a bolo.
Yeah, I could see that. Yeah.
Hey, this fish that we love, is probably, agree with this or disagree with this, the most famous fish out there, or is it just because we're so blinded?
No, I'd agree with that.
And
I'd agree with that.
They're the most accessible, right?
is that what it is? It's like, why is it
kind of everywhere
that bass tournaments are the thing? It's like, okay, yes, there's walleye tournaments. Yes, there's catfish derbies. Yes, there's muskie events. Of course, there's marlin tournaments. There are redfish tournaments.
Okay.
But why is it that these microtoparuses?
There's something special about them. Definitely accessibility in the U.S., but I mean, there's reasons they're, you know, in Japan and Italy and South Africa and Cuba. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
There's something special about them. They're like the right amount of fight. Like I can't see getting into that like deep sea fishing and stuff. Like who wants to fight a fish for 4 hours?
I 100%.
Dude, I want to crack that thing, like wrangle them around a log and wench them in and boat flop them, dude. Like anything over 5 minutes, like I'd rather just cut the line and walk away. Like it's the right amount of fight, you know?
Right amount of fight. And I've always felt like a bass, like when you're fighting, it seems like the bass has a plan. You know, it's like they're intelligent fighters. You know, they're like,
you're not wrong.
Because when you hook a salmon or something, it's just a full on panic. It's the same with a catfish, just panic.
Yeah.
But a bass is like, if you hook him next to a dock, he's gonna try to get back into that dock. If it's by a lay down, it's trying to get back in the lay down, and then they go left, they go right, they go up, they go down. They don't just wrangle around and I've never lassoed a bass around the belly.
Yeah,
I don't think it's ever happened. Like, but a salmon, like every time. A catfish, almost every time.
Yeah,
they're just smart fighters.
Yeah,
and that's what it is. I guess it's the appeal in the allure, like Denny Brower told us ages ago, Seth. It's putting the puzzle together and the intrigue of doing that. And I think that maybe that's the allure of all this too.
Yeah. Oh yeah. Like figuring out the bite for sure.
They hit topwater too.
Yeah. And we got the coolest tackle. Like I think that bass fishermen, like you just said, you've been all,
you might have just nailed it. It's the techniques.
Yeah.
All the various techniques that you can use to catch a bass.
Yeah.
I mean, how many ways can you catch a catfish? I mean, you can catch them on accident, on a crankbait or whatever. But if you're
flatheads, but not the rest of them. They're all just,
that's true.
Bait
or a
sitting
wall
on the bottom.
Yeah.
I mean, in a bass fishing tackle box is going to look pretty cool.
Really cool.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Think back to the old days of the old possum bellies, Fighter. You know, that like Pedro had. Opens up double, and here's a row. This is all the Bagleys. Here's all the Bombers. Here's all the Cordels. You know what I mean?
If there's any muskie and walleye fishermen listening, they're so pissed right now.
Who cares?
Like, what are you talking about?
Yeah.
Listening.
Walleyes hit topwater. Yeah, like what? Yeah, for a week.
No, they don't. Yeah, one guy in Canada caught one once.
I caught one on a buzzbait once.
Yeah,
one.
Yeah,
in my life.
They are the coolest fish.
Yeah, I think they are.
Sharks are freaking cool, okay? But they're not as accessible.
Yeah. Like a killer whale is cool, but it's not even a fish.
Yeah. But I mean, that's it. A bass is just like...
Yeah, it's the perfect fish.
Yeah, they... and
it really is.
Eric's mad. Eric's in the chat because he's a catfish guy.
Oh,
is he?
Yeah, he took...
he said blues you can drag, suspend fish.
Yeah, whatever. Go to Eric's YouTube channel.
Yeah, you can catch them on a jig head.
I'm not saying catfish aren't cool.
No,
They're
I would
cool,
love
but,
to do that.
But what? Yeah,
I don't even want to touch them, dude.
I don't.
Hey, man, I don't even want to touch them, dude.
Hey, Eric and Coop went and did some stuff.
Yeah, I seen that.
Oh yeah, sturgeon and catfishing.
They spent a lot of nights in the woods together.
Yeah,
that makes sense.
They caught him.
Yeah.
Eric will put you on him, man.
That kid
If wants to catch a giant sturgeon or a catfish, hit up Eric B.
Hell yeah.
Hey, can you tell what a bass is eating? Like I seen Ike and Ellie smelling bass's mouths. Like, can you do that?
They
too?
do have. I mean, they do get a little funky when they're on the crawdaddies.
Yeah,
they do, no doubt about it. And then they kind of like shit everywhere when they're on the shad.
So shads are.
But a bass is a bass, you know. Even if he's eating shad, you can throw a frog over there and catch him, you know.
I get you, but I mean, it's that whole, let's go back to the Homer Circle match the hatch principle.
No, about that.
Thanks, Uncle Homer. You don't know what Homer Circle is?
I do. I'm not all on match the hatch.
No, I know you're not.
A lot of times, like the opposite's way better.
Yeah,
isn't that crazy?
Yeah.
Like go look at swim baits, for example.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
I mean, yeah, on a surface shad by black buzzbait will catch them sometimes.
Now, are you talented enough to fondle a bass's belly and tell whether it's been eating brim or shad by the crunchiness?
I don't do that. No.
I see people do it. They're like, those are brim. Like, how do you know?
It's like
a lot of people learn to molesting fish. That ain't me.
You're not milking them.
Nah, I just unhook them and drop them back in the lake.
Oh, goodness gracious. Hey, did you invent or help to this was in Bassin, I forgot to ask it.
Okay.
Did you help to let's say, do you think you brought to the forefront the term derb as opposed to tournament when it came
I do. But to be fair, I got it from the Choder. He was calling them derbies back when we were banging around on Minnetonka. So I feel like to the mainstream, yes, like everyone who says derby got that from me essentially, but I got that from Choder. So
okay.
Yeah, I think I did. Yeah.
Well, let's trademark it right now. TM Seth Feider derb.
Derb.
There it is.
Yeah.
Let's talk about life.
All right.
You want to talk about life, man?
Let's go.
When it comes to the ladies, you know what? Historically, you more like a legs, a booty, or a chest man?
Okay. Well, I've progressed. I started out as an ass man. I think that's probably just from watching too many rap videos when I was a kid.
Okay, sure.
Nelly.
So I definitely started out as an ass man, and then my wife now never really had big boobs before, a really nice ass. Then when we had kids, she got huge titties. So then I was like, these are pretty fucking cool. So now I'm kind of, I like both. Yeah.
Okay. So it's a combo.
But before, back in the day, I would like if she had A cups and a huge ass, I'd be into that.
The badunka was the
yeah.
draw.
But now I like both. Yeah.
Okay. And so like this is going back high school days.
Yeah.
Okay. I got you. What was high school Seth Feider like? Like, give us a day in the life of high school. Let's say the alarm goes off for the first time. Take us from there on a Seth Feider day.
What age are we?
I don't know. Let's go. You want to go senior or what? You tell me. Pick a year in high school.
It varies a lot depending on whether I'm driving or not or what.
17.
The most interesting one, Seth, please. Give us that.
Okay, we'll do senior
the most
year.
ruffian.
Okay, senior year. We're getting up. Whatever, get dressed, get in the car, start banging darts on the way to school. Because I think I still had to like hide it from my parents at that time. Maybe not. Maybe when I was 18. I was
wait,
fine.
you had
we'll pretend we're 17
when you were 11. You were
Say
wearing
what?
You were wearing marble jackets when you were 11.
Yeah, but I wasn't like full on banging, you know.
Okay.
That was more just, steal a pack from buddy's parents or something. You'd have one start spinning out in the driveway and have to put it out,
Then your other buddy found a penthouse.
Yeah, for sure.
Anyway.
But yeah, no, go to school, show up. Let's do spring Seth Feider because that was probably the most fun.
Okay.
All right. We're doing a class or two, and then lunch break hits, we're banging darts, Burger King pit stop maybe, and then we're not going to the rest of the day of school. We're going fishing, probably walking the bank, doing a little bassing from the bank on the local lakes and
looking for better.
Yeah, the open lunch hour. They let you leave.
Yeah. Oh yeah. We could leave.
We had
open lunch hour, and we just never came back. And there might have been some other stuff smoked in there, but
you never know.
Yeah. We're going. I don't know. We're going. We're fishing for sure. Yeah. Especially if it was nice out in the spring. Like, see ya.
Did you and your bunch of friends used to get wild at Halloween? Like, it is that time of the year. Like, we would go nuts around here in Chicago. Teenagers causing trouble.
Yeah, we did some hooligan stuff. That was more like younger. Yeah, that was like 13, 14, like pre mind altering substances, just a lot of teen angst, stealing candy and like throwing eggs and throwing rocks at cars and stupid shit. But then we grew up and just got on beer, liquor, darts, and whatever else, Then we quit hooliganing as much.
Did you get mellower in high school?
Oh yeah, I think so.
Did you get detentions, or were you pretty in school? Did you keep to yourself?
No, I definitely had some detentions. Not really. Like, the worst thing happened was like I skipped school so much in high school that I think it was going into my senior year, I had to do night school to get my attendance back up so I could graduate because I missed too many days.
Gosh dang. That put a around things.
Yeah.
I'll teach you. Well,
whatever, it worked out.
You the best fisherman you are.
Yeah. I was doing my college bass fishing, I guess.
Give us the most awkward experience of your life. I know it's a crazy wide span of a life that I know you do, and that's why I'm asking it.
Okay.
I mean, what's the most awkward you've ever felt? Because strength comes from awkwardness. You know that.
Man, I'm just drawing a blank. I know it's happened, obviously. Lots of times. Nothing's popping in my head.
Nothing? You ain't got nothing?
I'm sorry. Yeah.
That's okay. I'll tell you one of mine. One time in high school, and this, I'll tell you. So in high school, during gym class, I got depantsed. All right. And it was and it was a co-ed gym. And I was like, okay, here I get the pants, and I'm all embarrassed and everything else. And I actually got a few dates after that.
Nice.
Like it kind of worked out in my advantage.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? So I was like,
did I ever see you?
Yeah, okay.
Nice, good for you.
Thank you.
I'm a grower, not a shower, so that wouldn't work well for me.
Yeah, well, I don't know. I mean, I actually, I get you. But yeah, it worked.
That was
out.
not the effect when Bobby did it to you after a straight cash show, like with like 3 guys around.
Yeah, that didn't happen. Didn't happen.
Didn't get any dates after that one.
Yeah, no,
there were no dates.
Yeah, we didn't get no dates.
Yeah.
Thank God on that. You can't think of nothing awkward ever happening.
I mean, obviously, a bunch of stuff has. I just nothing's popping into my head.
Let's say in life that you got a chance to do it over, not your whole life, but a moment. Pick a moment that Seth Feider gets to do it over. It could be bassing, it could be life, it could be anything. You get a do-over. The movie's called Seth Feider, The Do-Over.
This is what popped into my head. It was one of the years I got second on Champlain. I don't know if it would have mattered. I think it was the time Polnick beat me. It was the day I caught that 6-pounder under the buck
in the dock. Yeah,
I had a good bag, dude. Like all over 4 with a 6-pounder. Like set, dude. Do not need to call. Do not need to do anything. Start daubing around, like just go looking for new grass fish or whatever. And I shook off one, like no doubt, like it was a big one. And I should have caught it because I went back there and never caught any.
You shook it off.
I shook off of it. I mean, I don't know. It was a 4-pounder. Might have called 2 ounces. I don't know if it was a 6-pounder. I might have won the tournament. I don't know.
That's ballsy.
But I shook off a big and
freaking ballsy, bro.
In a derb, like day 2, day 3 of the tournament on Champlain, like literally a 4 or 5 pounders chewing on my bait, and I'm like, let go.
Have you practiced during a derby since that happened?
I've never shook one off. I mean, if I get a decent bag, I'll go hunting, but if it bites, I'm cracked.
He's weighing it. Right.
But it's one of them deals, you know them northern fisheries are. It's like,
oh yeah,
dude, everything I got's over 4. Like most likely, if I set the hook, it's what am I gonna gain? You know,
right.
Not much, but looking back, it might have been.
No, that's a funny.
All the difference in the world. And yeah, that's the only time I've ever shook a big one off in a tournament. I'll never do it again.
Man.
Seth,
it'd be different if it was on like a bet or something. It's like, oh yeah, I'll get your ass tomorrow. But like
you were just
I was dabbing milfoil, but you just pulling it like doing what a big one does. So I was like, yeah,
dummy.
Yeah, that was dumb.
You've met a lot of cool people in your life. Many inspiring people in your life. Role models. Okay? Heroes. You've met a lot of people. Excluding a family member, Seth, who's the most inspiring person to your life? And you know, I'm talking the whole gamut. I'm talking career. I'm talking family. I'm talking fun. Who is that person?
Childhood, Denny Brower, adult Bass Pro, Mark Zona.
Beautiful combination.
Yeah.
And both of them are amazing proper bassin men.
Oh yeah.
Great fishermen.
Yeah.
Great personalities. And fun. And great careers. Yeah. You know what I mean? It's a cool answer.
Yeah.
Feider, you ready to turn it over, man?
Yeah, let's do it.
I want to give this show to the Bass Galaxy now.
All right.
Let's do it. And now, Andy, do you have a way to do? Remember when we did it that one time, Seth, and we were reading them, and then we got spammed by the
yeah. I'll put them up.
Okay. All right. And then I got some from JR too. But are we going to all be able to see them or just Seth, Andy?
Everybody.
Oh, okay, cool. All right. Well, let's play. Throw them up. Don't be scared. Throw them up. You just can't say, what was that George Carlin skit? You can't say, never mind.
Yeah. Yeah. Be careful.
All right.
Ask Seth Feider anything.
Josh, okay, here it is. It's time. Ask Seth Feider anything. What is Seth's go-to sub sandwich?
Okay. I guess I'll just do Subway because I remember that one by heart. That's Italian BMT, pepper jack cheese, lettuce, tomato, onion, oil, mayo, salt, and pepper. And sometimes, every once in a while, I'll do black olives. Every once in a while, I'll throw some pickles on there or some cucumbers. But that's the base order.
Okay.
No pepper.
But other sub shops are different. But that's the one I know off the top of my head.
There it is.
I usually try to experiment a little more at all the other sandwich places. But like if I go to like a New York, like proper gas station, like what Subway was
supposed
copying.
to be. Yeah.
Like if they got that good medium rare roast beef, I'll do that with some provolone.
Mm.
That's fire, but it's so hard to find good roast beef. Like most of the stuff's it's just brown, you know.
Yeah, it's
if
dry.
you if you go to the good ones, dude, it's literally red. It's like blood on your
I know.
bread. Like it's good.
We have that in Chicago.
This is gonna sound ridiculous, but here's a sleeper roast beef sandwich. It's at 7-Eleven.
7-Eleven.
No, we don't have them here.
Good roast beef.
Okay.
Yeah, but you're a traveling man.
Yeah. Just 7-Elevens. They're kind of like in the hood, and
that's
like
just not Mount Greenwood.
Parking's not great for a boat. They're kind of.
They're at, but they well, in here in Chicago, they sell beer early, so so that's good if you want to take some for the evening after fishing or whatever. But yeah, they got like a $6.50 roast beef sandwich, pretty solid.
All right,
pretty solid for a quick stop.
Yeah,
sandwich.
I got you.
Hot to go.
Yeah.
Seth Doman says,
"Yeah, that's my camera guy, or he's a Bassmaster cameraman."
Yeah, I know
we
him.
both have the name Seth. Yeah, he usually rides with me, but I sucked so bad last year. I think I only saw him at one tournament last year because he doesn't show up till Saturday, and my ass was driving home all pissed off Friday afternoon.
So if you're pulling Seth, you got a good derb.
Yeah. We'll ride together next year.
He said you can only hunt one for the rest of forever. Ducks or turkeys? You can only hunt one for the rest of forever.
Oh, this is hard for me to say because I've been such an avid duck hunter for so long, and I'm so pretty new to the turkeys. But at this moment, right now, I would take turkeys.
Okay,
I would. We just have the options up here. Like I can kill them around my house, and duck season keeps getting earlier and earlier every year, and I don't know, fall just keeps getting later and later every year, and it's so dependent on weather, you know what I mean?
So he's going turkey.
The ducks do, yeah. So I'm gonna take turkeys. I know I can go out for a couple days around my house and get on some gobblers, and I mean we haven't shot hardly any ducks yet this year, so
satisfy your soul. Is Kyle smashing ducks?
But, no one's doing anything. There's no ducks here. It's 80 degrees.
Jesus criminy.
You can probably go shoot some wood ducks. And that's it.
Ian Freeman wants to know, what is your favorite dart of the day, Seth? Your favorite dart.
That's a great question. That's a great question. I mean, if it was in a derb, probably like right after I catch a big one, but on a day-to-day basis, it's probably, I don't know, maybe like my second or third one in the morning, like right when I'm finishing my coffee, about to drop a deuce.
Okay. That's the one. That's the one.
First one's kind of a bummer, isn't it?
Well, that's just, you ain't even awake yet, dude. You're just like, yeah.
Yeah, that's just getting.
I'm half asleep. I don't even remember the first one.
Pete Presbiora says, I just got home. What happened? Can you recap the whole show, please, Seth?
He's heard it all before. Yeah.
He's lived most of it.
Same shit, yeah. I'm sorry, Pete. I'm a piece of shit.
Cody Hocksh. What's the go-to bait for the biggest largemouth you've caught in Minnesota? The go-to for the big.
Okay. There's a few. I mean, just because of where I was fishing and the pattern I was on, I've caught like a majority of my biggest fish on a chatterbait, but that was like all on one lake, kind of one deal. Aside from that, it'd be a jig.
That good old jig.
Yeah. But on that same lake, I'm pretty sure I broke the biggest one off on a buzzbait, so don't sleep on that.
But you know why? Because it was that signature series.
I don't know why. I had brand new like 30-pound line on. Dude, if I didn't make eye contact with that fish because he ate my buzzbait like 20 feet from the boat, I'd have told you it was a pike. It literally broke my braid like pike. Like I didn't even.
Wow.
Something was terribly wrong. I don't know. Like I set the hook and it like just like nothing. But I looked at it and it was like an 8-pounder. But
sabotaged.
Yeah.
Don't look him in the eye.
Don't ever look him in the eye.
Just walk away.
Yeah. Trent Webb says, when do you stay put versus run new water during a derb? When it gets tough?
Million variable question. Depends on the derb you're on. If you're on a grinder derb, you're just trying to keep pace, Usually if I'm on like a terror or a, real tough bite and it's, a small limit's pretty good, which is pretty rare anymore. I'm looking for a bite an hour, but it all depends on where you're at, If you're on a slam dunk fishery, 10, 15 minutes at most, gone.
I like this one. Tim Boyle says, what are your thoughts on Zona retiring, knowing you guys are buds?
I'm disappointed. I shouldn't say disappointed. I'm going to miss him, is what I should say. Like, he has shoes that no one can fill. No doubt about that. I understand where he's coming from on the retirement. He was one of the best things that's ever happened to bass fishing, as far as I'm concerned.
100%.
Yeah,
and
undoubtedly.
Yeah, but yeah. Sad he's not there anymore, but I get it.
Yeah, we have to understand.
Yeah.
I'm gonna take a couple off of the phone here, Ginge, and keep those up, please. The Ronald Essman. I like this question. He says, is the llama planning on fishing any opens in 25?
Yeah, I was looking at that one division that goes to Leech. I don't think I'm going to do the full division. Might just hop in Leech as the last one, just because it's close to the house. But they have those the last EQ qualifiers. They haven't announced them. One in September, October, and November. And I'm pretty sure I'm going to do all those regardless of where they are, just because I like fishing that time of year.
What about the South Shore Bass Open, August 2nd and 3rd out of Hammond, Indiana?
I don't think that's going to fit in the schedule.
Nice job, though, Ryan. I like it. You did.
I feel like we got something going on the first week of August, do we not?
Do you?
Yeah.
I feel like we do.
Oh, man, I thought it was...
Because that's when we end.
Yeah, that's the northern swing.
Yeah.
Let's see. I'm still going through. Derb, you're going to win in 25. That's what Nick Berger wants to know.
I think I'm going to win. Somebody wins 2 every year.
Oh.
Have you ever noticed that?
Yeah, that's great.
Look back since I've started fishing the Elite Series, one person wins 2 derbies every year. I want that to be me this year. I'll go North Carolina because I've absolutely never heard of it and know nothing about it. I love that. And then St. Clair.
Love it. Mark it.
Nice.
Yeah.
And I like the confidence. Give 0 Fs.
Yeah.
While you're at it.
The worst part is I'm going to win that St. Clair tournament scoping.
Seth, what are you going to change next season? Oh, we just heard you're going to win 2 darts.
I got a new boat that I'm in love with. Really? I hated my last boat, so I'm out of there. That's my biggest change. Yeah, I got a Vexus VXS 20.
Heck yeah.
I absolutely love the boat. It's been a while since I've been in a boat. Well, not that long. It feels like a long time, but since I've been in a boat I love, and yeah, I'm really looking forward to that. I just feel better every time I step into it. You know what I mean?
And you got hooked up by Teal's Bass Galaxy, right?
Hell yeah.
On that deal.
Oh yeah.
I like it.
Yeah.
He's the king of X's, is that kid.
Oh yeah.
He went straight. He didn't even buy a Volkswagen first. That kid just went right to the Rolls Royce. You know what I mean?
Yeah,
he
won't mess around
here in Teal. Not doing it. All right, let's see where we're at here. Andy Cox.
Oh,
hey,
the
Andy,
llama.
That's the llama right
Hell
there.
Yeah.
Lake you never want to fish again, and a lake you'd fish every day if you could.
Okay, every day if I could. I'd say either Mississippi River.
Ooh.
Not that I fish there that much, but it's just always different. It's just there's that quote from I don't know what it's from. Like, you'll never fish the same river twice because it's not the same, and the river's not the same, and neither is the man that goes back to it. I'm misquoting that, but it's real nice. I like that.
I like it.
Even though it's not that or like Cayuga's hands down my favorite lake. I can fish that every day.
I wish we'd have went
yeah,
there.
yeah. Lake I'd never want to go to. I can't say that about anything.
Okay.
Maybe that Norfolk lake we went to. I know it's on the opens this year, but it's just so tiny. Like it'd be a cool lake if you were fishing a 30 boat tournament, but it's not.
Oh, it's that small.
It's tiny. It's tiny. Oh, that open's gonna eat it up. Oh man, it's tiny.
Oh
yeah.
Hey,
maybe it's bigger than I remember. I just feel like it was. I felt like the lake was like 10 miles long, and it's just like a little river. I don't know. Maybe I'm remembering things wrong, but it felt really small.
You were in a daze.
You didn't leave the no wake zone.
Hey, I have 2 questions that go hand in hand.
Okay.
And the first one is from Matthew Robertson.
Okay.
And he says, who is the best roommate that you have ever had?
Well, I know he wants to say me, but or I know he wants me to say him, so I'm definitely not going to do that.
In the world.
Oh, in the world. I'm sorry, because the
best-
question went away.
Who's the best roommate in the world?
Who is the best? I'm sorry. Okay.
Yeah. Well,
There it
Matt
is.
wants
Best
me to
roommate in
say
the world.
him, so that's not going to happen. I'm going to go Chris Grow.
Chris Crow.
Yeah, love Chris Grow. I miss him every time.
Yeah, girl's awesome.
Yeah, I love that dude.
He's freaking amazing.
Yeah.
This is a good one too, and this is from Rob Collard. That Matt says you're getting punched. That's
okay, whatever.
Rob Collard, Seth wants to know who would you bunk with, Seth, if the Johnstons and Matt weren't on tour?
I don't know. Gussie went on and left us. He was a good option. I like the Drews and Mullins situation. I roomed with them for one tournament. That was pretty fun. I like them guys.
And he still didn't give you no buzzbaits?
No, I didn't know about the buzzbaits at the time. So maybe if I was in person, I might have been able to get some off of them.
Okay.
That, or maybe I'd hit up some of the rookies. I think it'd be fun to stay with Wesley Gore and Kyle Patrick just to see how that how that life is. I mean, there's a few guys I kind of I stayed with Dakota Ebear at one tournament.
That dude's awesome. We saw him
now. He's cool.
Yeah.
Maybe Father Gill and Bo Browning. Maybe I'd settle with them. I'd like to stay with like Hackney, and because he usually stays with Kobe. He's gone now. Maybe we can stay with Hackney. It'd be perfect because neither one of us would talk about fishing. We would just talk about like deer hunting and duck hunting the whole time because that's how we roll.
Well, I talked to Hackney on the phone the other day. I said, "What are you doing, man?" He said, "I'm going over to Home Depot, get some paint for my kayak." I said, "What are you doing? Starting a kayak thing on the YouTube?" He said, "Hell no, I'm going to kill something."
Yeah, he's going back to an island on the Mississippi River. He
said, "Hell no,
he's gonna sleek in back through some, like the possum he is. He's gonna sleek in through some cypress trees, pull it up, and shoot a big old buck and paddle it out of there." Yeah, I'd like to stay with Hackney because neither one of us talk about fishing, so it'd be perfect.
That's an awesome question.
Yeah,
all right, keep them rocking.
There's a lot of people. I don't know who I must stay with, but I'd probably just roll with Maddie forever.
Yeah, why not?
Yeah.
Chris Duss wants to know which 2 Elite Series pros would you want to see in an MMA fight?
Ooh, that's a good question.
Yeah.
Okay, Caleb Summerall for sure. Oh, I don't know if anybody can really mess with him though.
He's a
the
stump.
Elite Series.
Like the dude is just a stump.
Yeah. Dude, I don't think he has the stamina because he's getting kind of old, but Matt Herron's like,
he's a badass.
He's a tough old bastard, dude.
Yeah.
Like,
remember when we were
you'd have your hands full with him, like,
yeah,
but he's kind of a little old to be fighting Caleb, but I think he'd give him a good minute.
Oh, yeah. Back in the day, I could see some backhands.
Yeah, oh yeah. But Caleb, he's definitely the toughest guy or the most handful on the Elite Series. I just don't know anybody else that would really match up with him.
Yeah, the dude's a stump. He's an unstoppable force.
I mean, maybe if it was just wrestling and not fighting, maybe Paul and Nick could wrestle with him, but they're such a different weight class.
Caleb?
Yeah, but Paul Nick knows how to wrestle, you know,
does,
but
yeah.
it's like
He's a
the
great
weight class difference is like 100 pounds. I mean,
Well, Matt's confidence beats Caleb every time.
yeah.
I've noticed.
Yeah.
That's one of my favorite things about Matthew is his confidence. Honestly,
Yeah.
he literally can beat the fuck
Well,
out of
he
anybody.
thinks he can.
Yeah.
He thinks he can. But yeah, you don't want Caleb. He's a big boy.
He's got the professional wrestling thing going on.
This one is from Mike Swearngen. He says, "What is the weirdest fan interaction you have ever had on the road? The weirdest fan interaction."
Dude, honestly, you were there.
What was it? I can't remember.
And I feel bad because the guy's probably cool. It's like right when I moved to the house
Oh
I'm in
yeah,
now,
I remember. Yeah,
you were up fishing with me, and then
Yeah.
I'm looking in my rear view, and it's like little trucks following me.
I got out to fight him.
Yeah. And I make a turn. I'm like, dude, this dude's definitely following me. Make another turn. Definitely, dude, this dude's definitely following me, dude. I pull up to my house. Like, I don't know what's going on. Like, I just moved here. I'm like, I don't know if we're getting robbed or what the hell is going on. You know what I mean? The guy ends up being like a fishing fan and on tackle where that was probably one of the more awkward things because like that dude was all jacked up to meet us, but we're all like on edge, like, what the fuck this dude
like
want?
I'm ready.
You know
I'm
what
all
I mean?
Chicago on him. Literally,
I'm sure he tells every person he meets I'm like the biggest asshole on planet Earth too, because it was like real awkward. He just ended up leaving, and I'm just like, what are you doing in my driveway? I thought he was like I was like, is there a gun in the car? Like, do we have anything? Like, this dude's gonna try to kill us. I don't know. Like, he followed us for pretty good ways.
We were watching,
and he had a tackle warehouse when he drove off. He's got a tackle warehouse sticker on the back of the truck. It's like, that might have been one of the more awkward moments. Like, I'm sure the dude thinks I'm an absolute asshole, but it was just weird because I noticed him following me for so long. Like, he followed me like 10 miles to my house.
That's a little odd, though.
Yeah, it was weird, but yeah, the guy, I feel bad because the guy's probably cool and he probably
Not expecting
just wanted to say hi, and he probably thinks I'm the biggest dick there is, but yeah, whatever.
Keith Combs once on the highway and it was the first time I ever crossed paths with an Elite Series angler.
Yeah.
It's like it's coming through downtown Chicago. I just got done fishing from the bank. I was like in my early 20s. And I had a buzzbait on the console, pulled up next to him, and I just like held my buzzbait out the window to show him that I bass fished. I'm like, dude. He's like, yeah, okay, guy. I'm like, all right.
Yeah.
Dumbest thing I've ever done. I'm like, I should have just said, hey, I'm a fan. I'm like, hey, buzzbait. I do that. I do this thing.
Oh, I like this question from Joe Bratz. Were you sporting a mullet in high school? Now, first, Seth, could you please clarify to the Bass Galaxy your actual hairstyle? It is not a mullet. Seth does not have a mullet.
No, I'm just long hair all the way through.
Yeah.
I did have some semi mullet stuff. I used to like shave the sides up. Never like a flat top up top though.
Yeah.
That always just been like
it's a 1090.
Yeah, that's like
10%,
like
90%.
Yeah. It's business in the front and party in the back.
Yeah. It's a mud flap.
Yeah, that's exactly what
you don't
it is.
have a mud flap.
Not
It's
really.
hockey hair.
I've had some. Well, I guess Zona gave me a mullet one time.
Yeah, he skull it.
He
gave you a skull it.
Yeah, he did.
Actually, it made me cry a bit.
Yeah.
What are you doing to my friend?
That's pretty brave.
Yeah, that was. I can't believe you did that. That was ballsy AF. That's like shaking off a biggin in a derb. You know what I mean? It's a lot of balls.
Live and learn. Do things I won't ever do again.
Live and learn. Best beer you've ever tasted? I just lost who asked that.
Best beer I've ever tasted? I don't know. I like the High Life. A nice cold High Life in a bottle it's hard to beat.
That's cool and refreshing.
Yeah. But do not drink it out of a can. Don't do it.
No. Is that what it is?
No.
Oh, do not drink High Life out of a can. It's awful.
You know
in a bottle, it's amazing. I don't know why.
It's because they put more carbonation in the bottles, because the bottle is actually supposed to be poured in. Not to go all beer nerd on you, I drink
okay
Busch Light, but the bottle is meant to be poured into a glass. Like they carbonate a bottle as if they would like a keg,
Okay.
or on on tap. So it's supposed to be poured into a glass. The can has less carbonation.
Okay.
So
So I'm a piece of shit for drinking it out of the bottle.
No. you prefer more carbonation.
Okay. Yeah.
Well, isn't it opposite in Coca-Cola? Because I think
I can't speak on that. I drink beer.
Coca-Cola is more carbonated.
I don't drink Coca-Cola.
Feels like it.
But yeah, that's the reason. It's
why don't you have Mountain Dew as an advertiser?
Holler at me, dude. I tried to make it work a couple times, and they just gave me the big strip tease, like, yeah. Oh no, we can't do anything, and I was just like, whatever.
What about Wesley?
I don't even drink Mountain Dew anymore.
You're off the Dew.
Yeah.
Oh, you're all healthy now.
Yeah. I'm not healthy. I'm on Coke, not Mountain Dew. I don't know if that's any healthier, but Mountain Dew just got a little too sweet for me.
So what's the Coke? What's the Coke go to?
Wait, are you drinking warm Coke?
I've been more on the refrigerated side of things with the Coke.
Okay, because you have
like a cold Coke. I prefer a cold Coke can over a cold bottled Coke, but hands down, McDonald's fountain Coke kicks the shit out of everything.
Incredible.
It is
everything.
They have the extremely filtered water. That's why it's better.
Well, no, Feider knows the answer.
Actually, McDonald's owns the original. Well, not the original, not the one with the cocaine in it, but like the last updated version of Coke. Okay. McDonald's owns that recipe. So the only place you can truly get a Coca-Cola is at McDonald's. If you buy a can or a bottle or go to any other restaurant, you are drinking Coke 2.1 or whatever, an
altered recipe.
Yes. Yeah.
And Jared Toft right here, says Mexican bottle Coke is the best, and he's not wrong.
He's not wrong. It is good, but I mean,
not better than McDonald's.
But McDonald's is. I think
McDonald's kicks the shit out of that.
Yeah,
no doubt.
What's the ice to Coke ratio at McDonald's?
Me personally, or when I'm getting it through a drive-through?
Yeah. I mean, I always struggle with that.
When you get the large cup, I always just do like that little small tapered section. That's where I fill. Yeah, that's where it probably even less because the cup gets so wide at the top. Yeah. I mean, and that's just being cheap. Honestly, like the best one would be fill it to the top with ice and then fill your Coke in there.
Yes.
But I mean, if you do that on a grab and go, like you're gonna be out of Coke in like
2 sips.
4 sips, yeah.
Especially after a day of bassing.
Yeah. So I mean, I'm just doing that little bottom, that little tight part ice, and then the rest Coke, but that's just for volume,
It's always I never do it the same twice.
You're like
I never know what I'm doing.
You're impulsive like your batteries.
Yeah, was I halfway, 3/4? I don't know.
Yeah.
Hey guys, this has been a good time. It's been fun tonight. I like just the rando talk, Seth. You know what I mean?
It's good.
What are you looking at right now, Feider?
I'm just looking around.
Oh.
Hanging around, looking around.
Yeah, looking at all my computers. So you're there, popcorn's there.
Stuff going on.
Yeah.
I guess hey, let's give some stuff away.
Okay.
And I asked Pedro to come on the show, and he said no. Terminato, I can't do it. We talked about this earlier. He said he can't do it, but we have 2 lucky, magical, mystical Pedro Feider official pocket rocks. Ryan, what happened?
Eric had a good question.
Well, go ahead. Please field it.
What kind of gain do you run?
What kind of game do you run?
Gain. It's an Eric.
Oh, on my scope? It depends on the lake. I mean, if I had to pick a number, I'd go 67.
Nice.
I use the
you kind of
game.
have to know Eric. That's a tongue-in-cheek question. He's being a smart ass.
Well, dude,
use the game. Well, he's asking the wrong guy if he really wants to know that
or whatever. Yeah, what kind of gain you running, bro?
The best kinds of the odor control fabric softener gain is by far.
Oh yeah, gain. Yeah. The big
by far superior.
Yeah,
smell.
The powder.
Yeah. Hey, all right. So Omnia, Seth, you know those guys.
Hell yeah.
Yeah, you know Omnia. Omni's the coolest place to shop now, for real, though.
For sure.
I mean, no kidding. Not just because they're advertisers of the show and you're part investor, but it really is. It's become when we're traveling on the Elite Series, or even when I'm at these local tournaments, I'm seeing the Omnia shirts. I'm seeing the Omnia hats because it's a cool experience.
It's awesome.
You know what I mean? That's the deal. And guess what they're doing tonight?
What are they doing?
Giving away a $50 gift card.
Beautiful.
Yeah. And I would use it to get the Premium Pro app. Because you get discounts galore on top of the $50 and priceless information.
Get that, double that 50 in the first order.
You know what Ryan keeps in his back pocket as a secret weapon?
What's that?
The Omnia Premium Pro app.
Nice.
But he's just such a geek that he just likes looking at it like, guess what the temperature is at Lake Fork?
Oh, better than TikTok.
It sure is. You're right. You are right. And kills less brains.
That thing will suck you in.
Lake Talk.
All right, let's give away the Omnia pack. Andy, are you going to text it to Seth? Is that what you want to do?
Oh, is he doing that? Yep, he did already.
Okay, cool.
Okay.
So the Omnia winner is
He's got Omni and both rocks.
Okay.
Okay.
Okay, hang on. The Omnia winner is Jason Vandenberg.
Jason Vandenberg. Heck yeah. Sounds like a Minnesota, Wisconsin type name near.
Oh, yeah. I mean, I didn't have to question the pronunciation. I got it.
The Vandenberg family. They went to my church. Yeah. More night crawlers. Hey, all you got to do is direct message J.R. Ewing, Rock and Show Fantasy, at the Stray Cast Bookface page, and Omnia Fishing is going to get you a $50 gift card. Boom. All right, Fighter. Now, we are also giving away not one, but two. Now, Andy, do you have any special music for this? Because this really is a special deal. These two individuals' lives are about to change.
Yeah.
As they receive the Pedro Fighter official Magical Mystical Pocket.
If you're not catching them, you'll be catching them. If you are catching
you're going to
them,
get laid more.
Yeah.
You're going to catch more fish. Yeah. You'll have more money.
More confidence.
Your penis grows. Everything is great.
You're going to get a raise.
You become more fertile, too, so...
Yeah. Watch out.
Step up that pull-out game, boys.
Yeah, the Pedro Fighter rock.
You got fertility power.
Oh, yeah. So I have my kids.
Rock on.
One in each pocket.
Yeah.
You got two names. What's the first
I got
one?
two. Nate Wallace.
Nate Wallace? Hell yes. Your life's about to change. Who else we got?
This one's... I might butcher the last name a little bit. It's for sure Dylan Hignite.
Oh, Dylan Hignite. Heck yeah, I know Dylan.
Do you? Did I say that right?
Fun too, and we went bassing with Dylan. That guy wins everything. It's a randomizer. I don't know what to tell you, folks.
Yeah. Snowstorm's going to be mad. He texted me before the show. He goes, I better win something this time. He did not.
What the hell, Snowstorm? He didn't text me. I could have fixed the whole thing. I run this organization.
No.
Dang it.
It's a randomizer.
Unreal.
Yeah.
Man, hey, there it is at random again. Now, we have one more prize to give away. And is that who's giving away? Hey, can Popcorn give that one away?
Is this the pleasure pack?
Yeah, this is the 10-cup whiskey box of fun that Luke Foley might actually be in. He was at the Keys. Dude, he's everywhere. Like last week, he was in Arizona. Now he's in the Keys.
He's a whiskey gypsy, man.
He gypsies. He whiskeys anywhere.
He gypsies.
Anywhere there's whiskey, Lord knows he'll be there.
Gypsy.
Gypsy. Yeah. Got it. You got it, Ryan. Who is the 10-cup whiskey box of fun winner?
10-cup pleasure pack winner, box of fun, is Chad Timmons.
Chad Timmons.
Congratulations, Chad.
Direct message. All you winners, direct message J.R. Ewing, Rock and Show, and we'll get you prizes out. We do the best we can with that stuff. And, thank you. Thank you, Bass Galaxy. Thank you, Seth Feider.
Yeah, thanks for having me. That was fun.
Yeah, I had a good time, man. You know what I mean? It's just laid back, mind on our bassing and our bassing on our mind. You know what I mean?
Nothing but a G thing, yeah.
You know what I mean? And And I'm enjoying the fact that you're learning to use your video camera on the phone. I mean, on your phone camera on the boat. And we're getting great Seth Feider hook sets. I like it.
Yeah.
I like it.
A little
Hey,
schwacking.
That's what America needs.
Seth,
and Japan.
We totally forgot to give you your stats. You want to hear them right before we go here?
Oh,
sure.
Quick, let's let's close
with end the show with the stats.
I would like to with Seth Feider stats. First off, thank you to everyone in the Bass Galaxy. Thank you, Bass Nation, the greatest platform in the world. Thank you, Omnia Fishing, Sims. You see the new Pro Dry Fighter?
Huh.
Yeah.
Been rocking it.
Yeah.
For 6 months. It's the deal. Is it out yet? It's coming out soon. I know we just got some. No, this week.
Yeah, and
that brown Pro Dry, we just shot a promo for it for Omnia. Yeah, it's gonna be on the site. This week or next week.
The new Pro Dry.
Yeah,
check it out at Omnia. Bob's Jack Play. We get jacked up with Bob's, and we are super impulsive about our batteries, just like Seth Feider is.
Oh yeah,
he goes all day.
Dude, I had mine out yesterday at River Ratting.
Yeah.
Cranked up, just 100, just going all day. Got back, plugged my batteries in. I just wanted to check them just because, like last year, I could only run 2 in the boat I was in. Now I'm back on 3.
Okay,
like 75% before I plugged them in.
And all day,
I was ribbing, dude. Just
if you go hard longer.
Yeah, like I started the motor twice yesterday. You know what I mean? Just to drive and then drive back, and then the rest I was just bonsaiing on the trolling motor.
That's awesome.
Yeah.
Thank you, Power Pull. I power pull down for pleasure. How about you, Fighter?
I do.
Yeah.
I got the new 1 pumpers in my boat. I like
yeah?
Yeah.
1 pump and done.
Oh, yeah.
That's
1 pump jump.
Tin Cup Mountain Whiskey. Thanks for the prize tonight. The official brown liquor of Bass. And Berkeley and Abu, thank you so much. Crestliner. We float on Crestliner and we throw shade with Waterland sunglasses. Now, what are we ending the show with again?
This has been
Bassmaster
Elite Series Pro AOY.
Yeah, and thank you. This has been an Andrew Ellenberger Ginger Ninja production. I'm Pat Renwick. This is Ryan Whitaker. Do you have any fanfare music, Ginge? Because I'm just going to leave.
Give me some stats music.
Yeah, you got stats. Did Ronnie Moore send you anything for this probing?
You got it all.
Oh, there it is.
You got it all in.
Read it majestically, please.
Bassmaster Pro. Right.
Yes.
121 derbs fished. Been to 6 classics, 3 wins, 3 second places, 21 top 10s. Ooh. He has caught 4,604 pounds of bass.
4,604?
He has earned $1,121,456 in his Elite Series career. And that comes out to $243 per pound of bass.
$243 a pound.
And furthermore, every tournament he fishes, he averages $9,268 a tournament.
Wow.
Very solid.
That's pretty good.
That's the dirty llama. That's
That's Seth Feider.
Sounds like a good business decision when you break it down like that.
Damn good one.
Yeah.
Seth Feider, thank you so much for a great evening, and thank you so much for your support of our endeavors throughout the entire history of this show.
Finish those wins.
Yeah, God willing.
Get those wins you manifested just a few minutes ago, and come back, and we'll get that per derb up to like 15, 20.
Hell yeah.
Let's do it. I'm Pat Renwick. I'm out of here. Peace.
See you, boys.
See you, Seth.
Thanks, bud.
Thank you.